Okay. It says that I'm live, so I'm going to hope that is true. See if I've got everything set up properly. Are the game's not too loud? With just some settings, probably. We'll see. Okay. Starting slightly early just to make sure everything is working properly. Hello, Sin. I do see you there in the chat. Your little gremlin laugh. Hi, Voltage. Hello, good to see you. I wonder if did the notification go out on Discord? Let me see. Let me see. Yep, there we go. I forgot to make a thumbnail for this one, as I realised I also forgot to set up the scheduled stream. Whoops. Hi, EP, good to have you here as well. Yeah, it looks like everything has gone as planned. So, yes, hello. Hello, hello, hello. We are here with Elden Ring. Hello, Sin. Good to see you here. Yeah, so felt like just kind of playing like a bit more of a casual game today. I mean, I haven't played Elden Ring on PC yet. I bought the PC version to like do videos and such on, and then I just haven't actually played it properly, so because all my old saves are on consoles, so I thought, you know what, casual stream today, just chill, play some games, chat with people, just have some fun. But yeah, no, good to see you guys here, for sure. Just make sure everything is, in fact, working. There we go. Elden Ring casual. Okay. I have spent, I don't know how many hours in the Souls games, just across the whole series. So yes, they are kind of my casual games, I will say. I am probably a bit rusty, though. Probably a bit rusty. I'm excited. I've never seen Elden Ring played before. Really? That is genuinely a shock, because it was one of the biggest games ever when it first came out. But yeah, no. I'm hoping this will be a fun time. Again, it's just meant to be a chilled stream, nothing serious. But yeah, first, I mean, I'm just kind of going to give it, a couple of minutes before we get started proper for people to come in. But since I started slightly early, but yeah, no, I'm kind of looking forward to this, just having a chill time with a game that I like. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Literally only played Dark Souls 3, and it was difficult for my casual. But I mean, Dark Souls 3 is probably, like, I think Elden Ring did make things slightly easier. So I think it's like, if you're looking for an entry point into the series, Elden Ring can be pretty good, because it added a few more, like, quality of life mechanics and such. And Dark Souls 3 was my first Souls game. And it's definitely, out of the Dark Souls games themselves, like the trilogy, it's definitely the easiest of the three. I would say probably the hardest, just from like a mechanical standpoint, is probably Dark Souls 2, just because it's kind of like the black sheep, and the way it plays is a bit weird compared to the others. But no, I mean, I love the Souls series. Bloodborne was the hardest one for you to learn? Yeah, getting used to the parry mechanics in that game was definitely a bit trickier, because you have to like time the projectile. I want to play Bloodborne, but Sony won't let me. I know. Because the thing is like, From Software, obviously they make like the Soulsborne games, and because Sony actually owns Bloodborne, not FromSoft, I almost guarantee that they basically gave like all of the like sorts, like the source code and such to Sony, and Sony just lost it. Like, they actually just, like, something happened and they just balked it, or it's so complex that, like, only FromSoft knows how to do it or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'll get actually started here. I'm not going to worry too much. I mean, I don't know what class to go with, because this is kind of my profile, because, like, basically this is just kind of, like, the start of me doing, like, a playthrough for, like, my profile for when the DLC comes out, the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So I kind of want to make a character that, like, I would like to play through the DLC with. And usually I like to play, in these games, I like to play the faith builds, or I guess in this game, like, incantations, because I like to kind of have, like, the different elemental magics and stuff, so I'll probably go with that for this build, too. Hi, Canuck, good to have you here. Just doing a casual stream today. Glad you're here, though. Right. I already made, Hi, Phantom, good to see you as well. Do the dude with the 2x4 necklace? Yeah. Yeah. Let me just move chat slightly for myself, because I got you guys in like a little window here. There we go. Right, so I already went ahead for this, just I already made like a preset, just so we didn't spend like forever in the character creator. So yeah. Yeah, because I just wanted to kind of get straight into it. What kind of faith build are you doing? I'm probably just gonna do like my typical kind of like incantation build where I like, because I like to make like spell sword builds. So I'll probably just do like an elemental magic kind of like incantation build, which was kind of like my main profile on what do you call it? The console version. It really looks like the MC from Final Fantasy XIV. Yes, the person who made the sliders for this build, so like the character settings. They based it on the guy from Final Fantasy XIV, and I really like the looks, so that's what I went for. Jesus build? No, we're not doing a Jesus build. I mean, the only other thing I would actually maybe really like to make a build around would be if I went with, like, Astrologer or, what's the other one? Prisoner? And made a, build around the Moonlight Sword, because I really like the Moonlight Sword, but I think I'll go with the Prophet just to get that kind of like incantation build going. Hobo of Nazareth, Seraph, he is the Messiah. Oh no, we're already being blasphemous. It's not even Sunday, right? And for the starting thing, I like to pick up the Stone Sword key because it can let me get to like certain places a bit earlier. But yeah, I'll go with the Stone Sword key. Right, I would say we're good to go. Let's just jump in. No two buts about it. And so how is everybody today? How are we doing on this fine Saturday? Everybody enjoying the weekend so far? I'll let the opening cutscene play out for a bit.
The fallen leaves.
So real, I used the Moonlight Sword in every Soulsborne. Yeah, I loved... Brilliant. Oh, good to hear. Yeah, I love the Moonlight Sword. It was my favorite weapon in Bloodborne, and I used it in Dark Souls 3 as well. I didn't use it in Dark Souls 1. I wasn't a big fan of it in that game, but the Elden Ring version is pretty powerful, so I might make another build just kind of on my own time for that. I'll be unleashing Life of Brian quotes whenever possible. Brilliant, Sin. Oh, Sin. I meant to say to you, I just got finished recording it this morning. I need to edit and upload. But I think you're going to like Monday's video. Because I know I really enjoyed making it. I went with the Bandit. I found the character easier for me to play. Ironic since the Dark Souls Warrior was the only class I didn't suck too badly at. Yeah. No, I like the Bandit as well. Great if you want to make a bleed build, which is just broken in this game. Actually, my first Moonlight Sword was Bloodborne. Yeah, that was the first time I actually got to use the Moonlight Sword, because you got it from a boss, otherwise you kind of had to go out your way to get it in the other games a bit. Dark Souls 1, you had to like cut off Sif's tail. But, so yeah, no, I love the Moonlight Sword, but my Bloodborne is my favorite implementation of it. Actually, my first oh, nice, Elden Ring. Oh, glad. Oh, hi, Reggie. Good to have you here. Love the Astarion video. Thank you. At least someone did. I'm kidding. I know, like, when I upload, like, newer content to the channel, like, for new games, it's not going to do as well as my already established stuff, but I'm going to keep pushing for it. I might do... Maybe I'll bring back, like, weekend videos or something for a while just to do Elden Ring stuff, because Elden Ring videos are a lot easier to make than Baldur's Gate 3 videos by a long shot. Hi, Roy. Good to have you here as well. Don't know why everybody recommends DS3 to beginner. The first game is by far the best due to superior level design. Yes, I know what you're talking about there, because I agree. Dark Souls 1's open nature is much better, but it is harder. And I feel like if the difficulty is going to be a turn off for a lot of people if from the off, Dark Souls 3 is a good entry point. It was my entry point, and I'm glad it was, because if I played Dark Souls 1 first, there would have been no way. I would have got as far as Ornstein and Smough and given up. You have piqued my interest? Oh, I hope so, Sin. I like support-based characters a lot, normally just healing or tanking through illusions and such, yeah. Hi, Mr. PK, good to have you here. Dude, I never made it through Dark Souls 1. I don't know, I mean, I might turn this down a bit. Is the game audio loud for you guys? Because it's quite loud for me. I've got it set up in my OBS, let me know if it's too loud or not. But yeah, if you never made it through DS1, DS1 is tricky. It definitely feels clunkier. Yeah, loud. I thought so. I think this cutscene in particular is just very loud. Hold on. I've got it on negative 20 dB. Let me see. I think it's just this cutscene is quite loud, but I think the rest of the game will be fine. Yeah, I've turned it down quite substantially. But yeah, I think Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring can be a decent entry point into the series. Or I mean, one of my friends got started with Sekiro. I mean, so that works. My true entry point is Elden Ring. That my first time in DS3 was a kid and I didn't know how to play. I guess I technically played the original Dark Souls first because I do have the PS3 version. But if you know anything about the PS3 version, is that it did not play well. It ran at like 20 FPS, and I kind of gave up not long after kind of reaching I want to say it was what was the boss that I got stuck on? It was the one after the second boss, the one that's on the wall that you can make like fall off. It's been forever since I've played Dark Souls 1, so I'm forgetting some of the names, but you know what I mean. What was that? I couldn't hear you over the chanting. Have you been thinking of a build for this game? Yes, I'm going to recreate a build I had on console, which was like a spell sword using like elemental incantations. Using the Prophet class. That's my plan. I got to Blighttown and that was enough for me. Fair. Let me, I might, now that awfully loud cutscene is over, I might just readjust the volume ever so slightly, and we'll go from there. Yeah, this is going to be a highly experimental stream for me, because I don't, I don't stream games, really, do I? If you want an easy time for a good game, try Demon's Souls. Works well on emulator now. Yes, Demon's Souls is great as well. I played the PS5 remake, and I really, really had a fun time with that. I've not gone to the original yet, because I'm not sure if my PC can do, what you call it, PS5, PS3 emulation all that well, but we'll see. And so Mr. 2x4 rises. Yeah, hopefully not for long. I will get rid of this outfit rather quickly. What spells do we have to start with? Catch Flame and Heal. Okay, Catch Flame is really good. Enemy ahead. What does that say? Dastard. Dastard. I didn't know that was a word in this game. But yeah. No, I like Mr. 2x4. Unfortunately, I will not be sticking with this outfit. Right, let's see if I can actually beat this guy. I doubt it. Especially not since I just lost like a third of my health bar already. You'll have to forgive me when I'm like fighting things. I might not look at chat so much. Ow. Okay. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Yeah. My first successful build was a strength faith build as the Wretched, because I thought open world was great for the Wretched class. Yeah, Wretched's, if you don't know what to pick, picking the Wretched is perfectly fine. But yeah, strength faith in this game is insane with like Golden Vow and such. What weapon are you planning to build? The Bloodhound's Fang is incredible with the Elemental Bust and has a great Ash of War. I don't know if I'll do Bloodhound's Fang. I'll either do Bloodhound's Fang, because when I made this build originally, it was basically putting all my points into, like, Faith, and then going with, like, I think the Flaming Strike Ash of War. So I might do what I did in my original build and use a weapon that has really low base requirements. I actually used the basic, broadsword, I think it was, and it worked out really well. That weapon is surprisingly strong with like an infusion like fire or flame art, I think it is, whichever one scales with faith. I'll have to double check. The flaming strike is really, really good as well for this build, so I'm probably going to go for that. I have to remember where everything is though. It has been a long time.
We found him here.
Just double check the stream quality is still good. Yeah. Watching the cutscenes because I genuinely haven't, and like since the game came out, I always skip them on subsequent ones. Runs. Hello, character that only shows up like 10 times throughout the game. Mr. 2x4 getting maidens? No, we are maidenless, unfortunately. As is my life. By choice, mind you. Oh, God, typical pub crawl waking up face down in a puddle. The dragon heads have elemental breath, so will you be using those? Maybe? I don't know. I might use the rock breath one. But I'm not going to be going for like arcane scaling, so and you have to like get arcane as well, and like obviously they work better with the arcane scaling. What you call it? Talisman, not talisman. What are the incantation things called? Seals. Yeah. Yeah, I'm currently redoing my strength faith build because I'm still a noob. I'm not going to be maining Blasphemous Blade despite how OP it is. Yeah, there are some weapons in this game like Blasphemous Blade. I don't know if Rivers of Blood is still broken or not, but yeah, stuff like that was busted. But yeah, no, Strength Faith. I haven't done a Strength Faith build in a long time, but yeah, I was basically just Ultra Great Sword, dual Ultra Great Sword, like Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength, like jump attack slamming. Such a fun build. I loved doing that one. Right, I know where to get the broadsword fairly early on. We're just going to need some runes. Obviously on Torrent as well. Hello, Valre. Sorry I stabbed you in the Astarion video. But let's be honest, mate, you do kind of deserve it. Game's giving me all the tutorials.
Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it.
I want to use the Crucible weapons this time. The Crucible Greatsword that has like the spinning slam is one of my favorites. It's so fun. And I think it got buffed in a couple of patches because it was really underpowered, but it got buffed and now it's pretty good. I don't know what the words you're saying mean, but I'm happy to be here. Yeah, Elden Ring is such a different beast from like Baldur's Gate for obvious reasons, but like I was making builds for the Souls games and this game like way before I ever started playing like games like Baldur's Gate and the uploading to YouTube. I used to do this shit all the time. Dark Souls 3 especially. I had so many builds in that game. I remember one of my favorite builds was like a dagger critical build, a bit similar to the Astarion build that I made for Elden Ring, but a bit more optimized. And going to like the hot like invasion spots and just stealthing on people ninja style. Oh, it was so fun. Love doing that. Let's see, let's see. I'm not going to fight the tree sentinel. I don't think that's a smart idea for someone who's trying to relearn this game. Invasion? So in the Souls games and this game as well, there is a mechanic which lets myself or other people like invade each other's worlds. So I could be happy. So specifically in the Dark Souls games, you could be invaded pretty much at any time you were online, as long as you were as long as you had like the Ember buff up. There's a lot to explain, but long story short, yeah, these games have a very heavy multiplayer community. And what I would do is I would go into other players' worlds as they were playing through the game and like join fight clubs or like, you know, try and take them down before they can reach the boss, stuff like that. And Elden Ring has the same thing, but they changed it so you can only invade people who have summoned other players to help them, because you can do cooperative or invasions. Really fun. Hi, Mina, good to have you here. Do you have an ending in mind? By the way, I'm Rexio. Yeah, you're Mr. PK on YouTube, so I didn't realize. Sorry, hi, Rexio. I do remember you. I absolutely do. It's just your name's different, so it kind of caught me off guard for a minute. Do I have an ending I'm planning on going for? What I like to do is I like to kind of like do a bit of roleplay. I go for the Frenzied Flame ending, but then I do the special thing that you can do to kind of stop it from actually being the Frenzied Flame ending, so Melina lives. That's what I'm going to do for this run. Hi, Nave. Good to have you here. What's up? Glad to finally catch another stream. Hi, we're just doing a bit of a casual playthrough. Sorry, Phantom. What did you say earlier? Now my endgame is me going for Mogwin's Spear and Malekith's Sword. Yes! Mogwin's Spear is one of the best, especially for, like, multiplayer stuff. Fight Club Elden Ring Edition. Yeah, people will set up, like, fight clubs. And I mean, we've got I think this game got updated with, like, the Colosseums now, so you don't need to do fight clubs anymore. I have this game. I'm too scared to play. Hi, Raiden. Good to have you here. Honestly, like, tell you what, if I ever get, like, once I get, like, a proper character set up on this game, I would be more than happy to do, like, co-op with some people in the Discord, because I think that would be really fun. No Frenzy Flame? No, what you can do, Phantom, right, is you go for the Frenzied Flame ending, but then if you do the thing with the gold needle after beating that secret super boss, you can reverse that, but you do it after this character, you know, kaputs, and you can save her life, but still get a good ending. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. How far are we planning to get? As far as we get in 3.5 hours, depends on how long I stream for. I'm usually pretty quick at these games, but I'm going to take my time this time, so I've not played in a while. Usually when I do builds for these games, I can speedrun it really quick. Me and Boss were playing BG3 earlier. I managed to pull off an owlbear from the top rope a few times. Yeah, I have to fight the urge whenever I see you guys in the Discord, like in the chat, in like the voice chats, to just join in and be like, hey, what's up? Because I feel like that'd be really rude, but at the same time, I like to be nosy. Oh yes, Angry Fire and Living Lady, I get it. I did the same on my Future First run. Sin, you gotta play this game. You do, genuinely. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Let him cook. Nah, that was yesterday's video. Nah, just be nosy. I can. But it's funny, because one of the rules of the thing is like, oh yeah, if people are using a voice chat for something, don't like jump in and interrupt. I'd be breaking my own rule. No, do it. I did it and now I play Johnny. Oh, really?
I bequeath to you.
Yeah, but usually you guys have full parties anyway. I probably wouldn't be able to join in on the gameplay. It would literally just be like a quick, hi, hello. Have you made a Pirate or Captain Jack Sparrow build for BG3? I kind of have. It was a modded build using Blade Singer and Swashbuckler. But I will take another crack at an unmodded version, for sure. Yeah, okay. Just re-familiarizing myself with everything. So yeah, I will take another crack at a pirate build sometime in the future. Just not quite yet. Oh god, I've got to move chat to do this. Sorry, I have you guys on like the right side of my screen, kind of in the middle. I have to like move you around when I want to do stuff. All right, just equip that. Perfect. And then move you guys back over there. Not so you're covering the entire screen, thank you. Perfect. Right, there we go. Still getting used to this whole streamer thing. Probably should get a second monitor, but can't. If you enter a random VC, you become an Oathbreaker, confirmed. Oh, that's funny. I would give you his full name, but there aren't enough characters available to me. Fair enough. In terms of pirate build, my Swordsmaster 4, Battlemaster 8 was fun. Yeah, I bet it was. So I'm currently playing as a halfling moon druid. Druid is cracked so far. Boss is a Githyanki paladin of Tiamat. Nice. I like the sound of that. It sounds like an interesting party. Highly recommend Swordsbard multiclass for something for a pirate. Use a rapier. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would use a rapier. I would almost want to, like, because I had this idea for a build where, like, if you have, like, the right starting class, I think it's Barbarian, and you do, like, a Barbarian Rage, this is kind of a slightly different thing, and then you go for the rest of the way in Rogue, you can kind of mitigate, like, the Risky Ring's disadvantage and get, like, sneak attacks on everything with, like, a Rapier. I haven't made it yet, though. Hi, Elia. Hi, JP. Good to have you both here. Ow, I'm about to be tackled because I'm trying to reach out. Oh, wait, you're one of the tough ones. Oh, well, there's the first death of the run. I was trying to read chat. Unfortunately, this journey I'm doing right now, I'm going Frenzied Flame ending, so I need 3 trophies for the Platinum, and Frenzied Flame ending is one of them. Frenzied Flame was my first ending that I got in Elden Ring. Because I was like, no, I don't want so-and-so to die, Millennia to die. So I was like, I want to save her, and then I did it, and then I was like, oh, I regret this. But it was fun. I really enjoyed that first character. My first character was an arcane build based on the dragon powers. So, and it was a really fun playthrough. I loved it. That first playthrough of Elden Ring is something you can like never really recapture. It's such a mystical game. Speaking of rage, I just remember that owlbears get rage. Yep, and it's one of my favorite things about them. For a simpler pirate build, just use high charisma rogue. Yeah, something as simple as that. I was actually just watching a few of your videos and then I remembered, oh, you're live this morning, and came on over. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Monday's build. I was recording it this morning and I was genuinely stumbling over my words. because I was so excited because like it's a powerful build, but at the same time the flavoring is amazing on it. I really like the whole vibe and theme of the build.
Lord turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell. Thank you. I was pushed out of the
How are you? I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. I'm just having a chill, casual time today, enjoying stream.
when they so this is all
Sorry, I'm just kind of skipping through this guy's dialogue. He's giving me a mushroom.
I couldn't then
Ratman. Yeah. I'm role-playing a character that's a champion of the formless mother. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I love the dragon powers and like the frenzy stuff so much. Like an arcane build with the dragon talisman is so fun. Because if you meet the requirement for some of like the lower like faith spells as well, you can use those too. Oh, that was a bit of lag, but we're okay. Which class are you playing? I don't know much about Elden Ring. We started off as a prophet because it has the highest base. I can show you while we're running. It has the highest base faith scaling. So faith is going to be our main spell. I'm going to put this in Baldur's Gate 3 terms. So faith is our main spell casting stat. Basically consider it like wisdom as an equivalent. And we're going to be using that, whereas strength and dexterity are kind of like our weapon stats, but we're not going to need to level them because I can get an infusion for my weapon that'll allow me to use faith for it as well. Vigor is health, mind is like basically FP, so spell slots, and endurance is like stamina, so how much we can run and shit. Just for people who don't know. Just playing the game blind as well, don't worry about it. Right. Just saying the final boss heals from faith damage? Oh, we're not... No, it heals from holy damage. I never said we were using holy damage. Trust... You guys can try and give me advice on this game, but trust me, this is one of the games that I know. I am very intimate with this game. I've got D&D in 40 minutes, so if I suddenly dip out, that's why. Oh, have fun. Have fun. I've got a tabletop session tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. I get to continue my yokai campaign, which I'm looking forward to. With my fugitive players. What's your favourite incantation? Oh, off the top of my head, that's really, really hard to say. I think just the classic, like, big fuck off fireball. Like a giant's flame, I think it's called. It's just fun. So you're going to be kind of like a Pact to the Blade character? Yes, a Pact to the Blade that kind of is like an elemental spell sword. Yeah, this guy is just up here. I need to remember that my whistle's bound to Dylan. Oh, by the way, the name of the Flame of the Red Mains is Nerf to Hell and Back. That's the one. That's the Ash of War, right? The one that does a lot of stun damage. Yeah. I think. What's an Ash of War? As I said, I never played before. Okay, so Ashes of War. Basically, throughout the Souls series, there are these things called weapon skills or weapon arts, where your weapon will get special attacks. But back in the Dark Souls games, they were locked to the weapon. Whereas in Elden Ring, they created Ashes of War, which are basically putting the weapon skills on any weapon you like. And when you equip an Ash of War, you can change the weapon's infusion to make it use different stats and gain different effects. Like the ability to bleed or poison or stuff like that. Or in our case, add a bit of fire damage and use Faith for the attack and damage. I'm running a level 16 one-shot this Wednesday for my IRL group, and if that goes well, I might run it in the Discord. If you do run it in the Discord, Sin, I will... depending on... let me know your scheduling, I will try and be there. I would love to give that a go. Wait, if you're on PC, I think you can summon Let Me Solo Her if you're fighting a certain someone. Possibly. Didn't he retire? I didn't know he was still doing it. Or that, or I think he was doing a different boss now. I haven't really played any FromSoft game, but I really love the vibe of Bloodborne. No console to play it, sadly. I have a PS5 with Bloodborne on it. Maybe one of these days I will do a Bloodborne stream on my PlayStation. I don't have a capture card or anything, so I'd have to do it with like the PlayStation streaming service, but I could absolutely do it. Could be fun. Oh, that's so cool, yeah. Sadly, he retired, I think. Yeah, I mean, he was doing it for a long time. I think he beat that boss, like, over 1,000 times. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, okay, dude, you've earned a break. Does this game have any form changes like Dark Souls 2? No. This game unfortunately does not have anything like for dragon forms from the Souls games, unfortunately. This game does have like spells that summon like a spectral kind of dragon's head that you manipulate, but it's not in a full-on dragon form like the Souls games. Okay, first off, the boss does not heal from holy, it just highly resists holy damage. I thought so. Like, pretty much, like, 4 or 5 of, like, the end game bosses are, like, extremely, like, resistant to holy damage. But I'm gonna go for the fire infusion, so we get fire damage instead of holy. Tails and horns also? Ah, okay. But yeah, just a casual run through the game, nothing too crazy. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Stab you. Nope, actually, never mind. I don't want to fight any of you, because I hate fighting with spears. I don't like the pole arms in these games, I never have. I jump in here. Lost off the horse. Welcome to Fort Height. We're playing Fort Height today. Ah, that still sounds cool. Isn't that a build? I remember hearing there are a lot of spirit-like summons. Yes. The other thing that Elden Ring added, which was a huge addition to the game, was spirit ashes, which are essentially like basically like Pokemon. You can summon enemies in the game to like fight at your side. We'll get those eventually. The FPS rate is smooth and crispy. I hope so. Like, because I'm playing this at 60 FPS, but I don't know what the stream quality is going to be like for you all. Did you just start off with a double jump magic horse? Yes. Yes, we did. Right, Dectus Medallion. Perfect. I'm dreading the session because I think I made one of my players too OP. Well, then make your encounters more OP to compensate, my dude. Right, I'm gonna probably die to this guy. Yeah, probably. Ah, shame. That's because I'm about as strong as a wet paper basket at the moment, and I'm in places I shouldn't really be yet. The Mimic is iconic? Yes. The Mimic was how I beat what is basically this game's super boss on my first playthrough. Deaths too. Yep. There'll be a few. Yeah, but some holy weapons are busted, which, like the Envoy's Longhorn, yep. Yep, the Longhorn is great on large bosses. I 100% agree. No, don't get me wrong. I love holy weapons. One of my favorite kind of swords in this game to use in general is the Coded Sword, which is basically a lightsaber that does pure holy damage. You just can't really use it on those endgame bosses, which is a shame. All the hits sound so brutal, yeah. Or mayhaps as strong as a 2x4. I could get a 2x4 as a weapon. It's just going to look a bit more like a large tree stump. In fact, actually, I think I can get the faith-based arse slam if I go over here. Yeah, I think it's this guy. Stay still. Oh, I stab you. Stab you. Stab. Stabby stab. Yep, there you go. Oh, it's not the faith one, but it's still the arse slam. Perfect. The arse slam, Ash of War. And there's a steroid bear. Perfect. Just gonna nick that from you. Oh, I've pissed him off. Okay. Running from steroid bear. If you guys like anime and D&D fantasy vibes, I recommend Freyren. It's like watching a chill post-BB Big Bad Endgame campaign. Yeah, I've heard of that. That's like that new anime that everyone's losing their mind over. Where can you watch it? Because I've not watched anime in a long time. I think the last anime I watched was one of the Netflix ones. I think it was Great Pretenders, which I really enjoyed. I just don't really play. I just don't watch anime that much anymore. Not really into it as much as I used to be when I was a teenager, I guess. 9 anime? Ah. Fair enough. But my favorite weapon ever besides the Darkmoon Greatsword is the Rusted Anchor. Yes, the Rusted Anchor in this game is brilliant. Right, where am I headed to next? I want to farm up some runes, and I want to go to the bonfire where the shop is, that I can get my weapon of choice at. So we're going to head back this way a bit. We're going to kind of go back the way we came. If you want to cry, watch Your Lie in April. I have seen Your Lie in April, and yes, I did cry. It's one of my favorites from a long, long time ago. I really, really enjoyed it. I mean, for obvious reasons, but, like, damn. I used to watch a lot of Shonen too, but now when I do watch it, it tends to be slice of life. The only kind of, like, long shonen anime that I've watched are Dragon Ball, obviously. I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan. And Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 version. I've not really seen things like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, anything like that, because they are just too long, man. One Piece especially, but I've always heard good things about One Piece, at least. That's kind of a lie, though. I did watch the first, I'd say, 20 or so episodes of the original Naruto, right up until the end of, like, the Haru arc, which I really enjoyed. And in fact, honestly, I'm just satisfied with watching that because it was good enough on its own. Raven is just 28 episodes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I will check it out. I just need to find the time. Horimiya was a great romance slice of life. I've heard of it. Wait, Horimiya, is that... No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of Toradora. I've not seen Horimiya, but I've heard good things, once again. There's, like, guides on how to skip the filler in Bleach and Naruto, immense time savers. I know, a YouTuber that I really, really like who does Monster Hunter content, Oceans, he made a actual cut of Naruto that got rid of all the filler stuff, like, that you can actually, like, download and watch, and I plan to one day. Orange, Your Name, and Silent Voice are all great. Oh my god, Your Name and Silent Voice are amazing. I've seen both of them, but I've not heard of Orange. But I love Silent Voice. Silent Voice is probably one of my favorite kind of anime films. I loved Your Name as well, but Silent Voice was... I suppose just in my profession, and I've worked with people like the characters in that film, in a way, like, it hit me a bit harder. That's all. That's all. Fight the dragon? I don't know if any of you noticed, but I did a certain pathway through the lake to stop the dragon spawning in because I didn't want to deal with that right now. Oromia and Say I Love You are goated. Okay, so here's the thing, right? You guys know this about me. I guess I'm aromantic. I don't know. So romance stuff doesn't really do it for me, so I don't watch a lot of slice of life stuff. But when I do, like things like Silent Voicing Your Name, I like it. I like those movies more for like, I like Your Name more for like the plot of like the mystery of it in a way, and then the eventual reveal and such like that. Whereas Silent Voice, I was just like, I just related to it on a different level than the romance stuff. So I don't know. I don't really watch like romantic slice of life stuff because again, it just doesn't do anything for me. But trying to find a way down from here. I'm just kind of playing the game kind of passively while I chat. Yeah, there we go. That's where I'm trying to get to down there. Let me... I'm sorry, what? Let me eat your pancreas. Yeah, that's just anime weirdness. Wait, this is gonna kill me. No, it's not. Okay. Orange isn't on Netflix, but it's a super depressing time travel in sad times, also romance. Okay, I'll have a look at it. Is it just called Orange, or is it like, is that like short for something? Otherwise it's gonna be a bit hard to find. Right, how much do I need to save up to buy the broadsword from you? You sell it for 1,800. Okay, that's not too bad. I can... Let's see, how much can I sell? I can get 400 right away. And I can get... Not much. Oh, I can sell this and get another 100. I won't be needing the Lord Sworn's Greatsword, so I'll say you that. I won't be needing... I'll sell that later once I've not got it equipped. Yeah, okay. No, that Pancreas movie is amazing, looks so good. It's just... And no, it's just called Orange. Okay. One of my awkward anime moments was, of my life was when me and two friends watched all of Rent-A-Girlfriend for the memes. S-tier outro song. Not seen that one. Not sure what that's about. Sounds interesting. By the title, at least. Alright. Nope. Burn. 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 Vanquishing enemy groups. Right. Need 800 more runes to be able to afford the sword, so let's kill some things around here. Have you seen Devilman Crybaby? Yes! I saw that when it first came out, and I was just like... It was one of the first shows that felt like it did exactly what it needed to, and just not have a happy ending. And I really, really like that. It's a tad incesty, but... Excuse me? Sin? You can't just say it's a tad incesty, but don't worry about it. I think that warrants some concern, mate. Oh, God. Okay. We'll go in here next. Cemetery ahead. Cave ahead. Yes, I think it's pretty obvious that there's a cave ahead. Okay, phew, I thought you were going to kill the turtle. No, why would I kill a turtle? Why would I do that? What do you take me for? Coastal cave. Oh no! It's you, Bok.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Got your shit rocked, mate.
You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp.
They're Russian? No.
You'll end up just like...
Devilman Cryberry was an interesting experience. Yeah. And LMAO, that's anime for you. I've heard of some of those years ago. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I stopped watching anime, because I'll see something with like a really interesting premise and I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, I'll be down to check this out, and then I get 2 episodes in and it's like harem or sexual perversion or I don't know, the guy is actually his own mother. I don't know, it's just weird stuff. Never watched the original Devilman though. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's dark in here, innit? Should have got the lantern. Come on, try me, bitch. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's see. Oh. I don't think I've been in this cave since, like, my first playthrough. Been a while. Who's that ghost guy that keeps popping up? That's the, like, kind of echoes of other players. So someone else is playing through the game, either right now or, like, close to right now, and that's them going through this area. That's just, like, a recording of a player being played back. Hi, Lambs, good morning. Glad to have you here. Okay, my most hated enemies, all the animal enemies like crayfish and dogs and royal revenants. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I think that's the boss encounter down there. So, yeah, there's a lot of multiplayer aspects to this. So, for example, these messages here are left by other players. The blood stains that you can see down there, if I interact with them, they'll show me how players here died. And you can occasionally see, like, the kind of spectral echoes of other players who played through this area. There's a lot, like, the Souls games, people don't realize these. The Souls games have a ton of multiplayer aspects to them. People just don't realize it, really, because they just kind of assume the game is different. Hi, Red, good to have you here. Just kind of having a chill stream today with a bit of Elden Ring. How are you doing today? You hate crayfish? Oh, you have not seen the crayfish in this game, Sin. They are insane. They are deadly. they've got like freaking Barrett 50 cal sniper rifles. And that's not a joke. Are there still messages like finger butthole? Yes, there are. Oh look, I can summon someone here. Look, Old Knight Istvan. Okay, so this guy's an NPC, but we can summon him for this fight. So let's do it. I like using the better co-op mod you can use on PC. It turns the game into a proper online co-op game. Yes, I want to actually do a playthrough with like seamless co-op and all that sort of thing. I just haven't yet. Have you played Death Stranding? I have the game because it was free on Epic, but I have not actually played it yet. Sin, giant bloody crayfish the size of trucks. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of blood deaths. It was probably people jumping down and then dying to like this guy here who can like, if you're not ready for him, he can like do a big combo on you. And the dogs instantly poise break you, yeah. Oh, man. Right, so Souls game players will know, you walk into a big room like this, it usually means a boss fight. So let's get ready for that. I'm going to refuel my Estus ahead of time. Yep, 2 bosses. Okay, that's why we got to summon. Trying to prioritize who to take care of first. I could do a lot of damage to this guy with the fire, because they're kind of weak to it. Oh! There's the second one. I was wondering where you were. Well, I'm actually in a lot of trouble. Drink. Okay. I'm just going to have to kind of dodge this dude until the other one dies. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to read chat for a minute. This is where I kind of have to focus up. I'm just going to kind of play a bit more passively, because I don't have a proper ranged spell yet, which is really annoying. Okay, so he's locked onto him. I'm going to take this guy out, and then I'm going to try and help with these guys here. Okay, I'm kind of out of them. Do I have one more catch flame in me? I do. Oh, that's the guy that's him dead, and that's one. Never played a Souls game, but they look fun. Honestly, my favorite game series probably of all time. Aside from maybe Monster Hunter, it's between the Souls games and Monster Hunter for sure. Oh, critical hit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right, nothing more satisfying than a critical hit. And do a charged attack. And we just unlock this guy into oblivion. There we go! Boss fight done. I need the mod, etc. to make it smooth. If you need the mod to make it smoother, let me know. I have it all saved from when I tested it once. I'm actually fine with this game at 60 FPS, because if you put it any higher, it messes with the hitboxes. They are fun, but infuriating and rage-inducing. If you're new, it can be a bit rage-inducing, but I actually find that once you get good enough at the Souls games, like, they're like my comfort food. Like, I will just play the Souls games casually, just for fun. That returns me to the entrance, but is this where we came in? No, this is different. This probably takes me out somewhere else. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, basically. Like, the biggest piece of advice I'll give to anyone who's new to the Souls games is you may think you need to dodge away from attacks, but you need to dodge towards them and then use the iframes that you get to, like, go through the attack, basically. Right, I'm not sure... Oh, I've got healing flasks, I should be fine. Ow. I should be fine, he says. We're dying. Well, it's more turns to co-op, a quality of life thing. Oh, okay, so it just makes it a bit less stuttery overall. I see. They remind me of For Honor combat, but it's a bit less complicated. I tried For Honor once. And I wouldn't say I didn't have a good time, but I think it was just beyond me at the time, I will say. The combat was. Alright, I've come out somewhere else. That's fine. But I may have to lurk. Have a great rest of the stream, Hobo. Thanks for stopping by, Red. I really appreciate it. It's always nice having friends drop by. Good job, man. Thank you. Basic warrior worked for me, but I'm also a noob. My first build in these games is usually something a bit more basic, just because that works out a bit better. Oh, right! This is the Church of Dragon Communion. We're on an island right now. I totally forgot about this place, because I always use the one in Caelid. Yeah, this is where you get, like, the dragon spells, but you can see they have, like, the arcane requirement, so I'm probably not going to be getting these in this run, unfortunately. Yeah. Hello! Oh, God, I'm going to mispronounce that. Neus Gaming? Thank you for coming. Glad to have you here on the stream. There is nothing wrong with Unga Bunga. One of my favorite builds I had on Dark Souls 3, the console version, was an early game, like, invasion build, where I would play in the swamp, and I would invade people as Shrek. And it was like the version of Shrek from the first Shrek movie where he had like the helmet and such on, and it actually looked like really close. And the weapon I used was like the wooden great club, so I just basically wielded a tree as a weapon. And it was so fun. I used to have so many... half the time I would invade people, I wouldn't even try to kill them, I'd just mess around, because it was funny. It was just like a meme build. All the builds I've seen for Elden Ring are New Game Plus, which kind of defeats the purpose when looking for beginner builds. Absolutely. If I do continue the Elden Ring build thing, because like the thing I was doing with my Elden Ring builds at the moment was just making builds based on characters, so like I kind of had to use higher levels to get the point across. But I think once those are done, if I continue the series, I will definitely do like level 20, 40, 60, 120 builds. Stuff in those ranges. Will you make theme builds for Elden Ring, not based on stats or killing power, but more like you do for your other build vids, like a character with a cool or funny story behind it? Absolutely, I'd be more than happy to. Absolutely. I would love to do more with this game. I just think I need to build up an audience for Elden Ring as I go. So, as long as I keep going with it, it'll happen eventually. Right, let's get back to that shop. Unfortunately, I didn't activate like a Site of Grace near it, so I'll have to do the raw. Yeah, basically, it had a raw in it. Lion's Claw Greatsword is OP. Poise breaks the Crucible Knights in 3 hits. Yep. I love Catch Flame and like the upgraded version that I can't remember the exact name of right now because they do like a similar thing. Poise break really quick. Extra Life has build guides for different level ranges, and you can see how his builds evolve. Yeah, I mean, their builds are fine. There's nothing wrong with their builds mechanically. I just don't like... Oh, hello. Yeah, you're alright over there, mate. I just don't like Extra Life as a website. I tend to find that there's a lot of misinformation on there. And the fact that they really push like the advertisements in their own stream and all that, it's not my thing. I prefer to find like more community-run wikis if I can. So like for example, the Baldur's Gate 3 wiki is actually like a community-run wiki with like verified information and such like that, which I've contributed to in the past. Actually, I've helped with some pages on that, because I've done testing and discovered things. What's your opinion on the Strength Int build? Because a lot of people on the internet speak bad about them. Strength Int is one of my favorite builds in the game because it gives you access to the Moonlight Greatsword. Don't say anything. I don't think any Elden Ring build is just flat out bad. I just don't think that's a thing. I'd love to see more Elden Ring videos. Shame YouTube sucks for new stuff like that. I love your content, man. The man of the game. Thank you, Nave. That's really kind of you. And it's not really like, it's more just me having a bit of a moan. It's because it's a bit tricky, like when you make something and then it doesn't do well. But the thing is I have to remember what it was like when my channel first started. I have to build the audience first, and it's like basically starting from the ground up again. That's all it is, and I just have to check myself sometimes and remind myself of that. That's all. Besides, as long as some people like it, then it doesn't matter, right? I'm not about being a massive YouTuber. I mean, we've hit 8,000 subs now, which is great. I guess this new big video project that I'm working on will be the 8,000 subscriber special in a way. The DLC is approaching. Would you do builds for that? Absolutely. In fact, that'll be probably the best time to do Elden Ring builds. I've forgotten where I'm going. Oh, I'm like way off. Oh, I can go here. Whoops. That's because I'm trying to talk and play the game. Yeah, I will do DLC builds. I don't know if I'll stream the DLC. I'll probably play that privately on my own, but I will absolutely, once I've like discovered like the new weapon types and such, because it looks like there's going to be like an unarmed like damage type weapon, which is like that basically turns you into a D&D monk, which I'm really looking forward to trying out. Stuff like that. Oh, controversial website for sure. What, for Extra Life? Yeah, it is. It's it can be good, and I do think at the moment it is still the primary Elden Ring resource, but I don't know, it's just something about it rubs me the wrong way. Right, broadsword, and that's our weapon for the whole run. I will also grab your smithing stones as well, my good man. Okay. As long as you've got a number of videos for 2 months prior to the Elden Ring DLC, you should amass a decent viewership then. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just build up the library now and go from there. Yes, that feels better. Ugh. And because it's such a easy to wield weapon, only needing a 10 in strength and a 10 in dex, we already meet the requirements. Right, time to get the Ash of War that I want for this now. And maybe upgrade it a little bit as well. Why are people saying bad things about Strength Int? Ruin Greatsword, Scarsword Greatsword, Moonlight Greatsword? Yeah, and the Royal Greatsword. Yeah, exactly. I can't think of a single Elden Ring build that is straight up bad. That's just not how this game works. As long as you deal damage and can dodge, you're fine. People beat this game at level 1, for Christ's sake. Also, hopefully this isn't a spoiler, but my brother and I fought a golden enemy in Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday. Reminded me of Dark Souls, or even that golden raid dragon from Monster Hunter Worlds. It was so cool. I know the exact boss you're talking about. Yeah. I've never actually fought that boss. I usually talk it into dying. Take his marshmallow. Hello, giant. See you later, Lambs. Glad to have you here. Hi, Leo. Glad to have you. Hope you're all well. Going to be lurking. Well, thanks for joining. Lurking is absolutely fine. I learned what that term meant over on Redstream because I was like, what does lurking mean? And apparently it just means being here but not chatting, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. Lurking, chatting, whatever you want to do. Damn, how did both of my gaming chairs break in the span of a week? You gotta stop using gaming chairs, my man. I had a gaming chair for the longest time that broke, and it was the most uncomfortable thing in the world, and I hated it. I am currently sitting in my dad's... I got it, like, secondhand from my dad. It's like an old, like, it's like a riser recliner chair, and oh my god, it is so much better, because I can recline it upwards into, like, a standing position when I want to, like, type at my desk, but then when I want to just play games, I can, like, recline it back and, like, lay out like it's a bed. It's so nice. Hi, Lobbers, good to have you here. Playing Elden Ring and listening to someone playing. Yeah. Just kind of doing a fresh run for now. I'm not aware that was an option. We tried to yeet off the ledge, which did not work and got instantly killed. Yeah, if you have, basically enough, charisma and, like, a certain thing, you can talk most of the Act 2 bosses into offing themselves. It's funny. I'm not kidding, my stool broke right now. Oh, no, mate. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, gaming, I do not like gaming chairs in quotations. They're definitely not my thing. I'm gonna get the golden seed from up here, and then I'm gonna try and find the Flaming Strike Ash of War, because I don't think it's too hard to find. I just have to remember where it is. Scared the shit out of me. Yeah. The way my last one broke is like the back snapped and I just like fell backwards. Yeah. Not a gaming chair person myself. I've got my recliner chair now and it's definitely an upgrade. Yeah. Right, where do you find Flaming Strike? I have to remember. I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna Google it, because I should know this. Flaming Strike, Ash of... Oh look, I'm on Fextra Life. Red Main Castle. Right. It said Red Main Castle. I know exactly where it is now. I remembered. Yeah, Caelid near Red Main Castle near the back portion. Yep, I just remembered exactly where it is. But thank you. I was getting it confused with Flame of the Red Mains, I think. Or no, Flame Grant Me Strength, which I'm also going to be grabbing. So I think we'd do a trip to Caelid soon. Oh yeah, give me a thingy. Sorry, I'm just kind of skipping through NPC dialogues. I've heard it a million times. But now we have a jellyfish. I'm using it right now. Yeah, Flaming Strike is one of my favorite Ashes of War. For people who don't know, you'll see why. It's so cool. I'll remember that for my solo playthrough. Going to use strength potions on my bonk so I can have some charisma plus guidance, just enough to have fun. Yeah. I guess hitting the gym and hitting a milestone on the 100 kg comes with some consequences. Ah, man. I wish, like, I'll be honest, I am not a fit person at all. I mean, I'm a freaking dweller who makes Baldur's Gate 3 builds for a living. It's like, well, not for a living, but you know what I mean. Like, but if there was a decent gym in my area, I would try and actually, like, make myself healthy. Surprisingly, heavy infused Flamberge with Flaming Strike works really well. Remind me, does the Flamberge inflict bleed in this game? Because I know it did in Dark Souls 3. I forget if it does in this game. Because if so, that's pretty powerful. Yes? Right. Lobbers. Right, I think we can go to Round Table now, which is great, which means we can upgrade our ship. Also, yeah, so that's awesome. Thank you for that, Boss Hard.
You can see them, can't you?
I just do deadlifts to stay warm in the winter. A power rack with weights doesn't cost much. Maybe I could get, like... Well, I don't have the room for that sort of thing, but maybe I could get, I could get, like, one of... Maybe just, like, those, like, arm weights. Just try that. It does, and heavy makes it only scale with strength. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. That was disgusting. It does, and heavy makes it only scale with strength. Nice. So I'm not allowed to go to Round Table Hold yet? Okay, I know what to do then if I want to upgrade my weapon. We'll go back here. I've only just started gymming and I've leveled up and I've nearly leveled up from vacuum sealed skeleton. Oh man. I need to do something too, but I'm too socially anxious to go to a gym. The best thing I do when I'm out and about and I'm like socially anxious is I just have my earbuds. That's probably what I would do. I'm on a bulk right now, if you know what that means. Not a clue. I don't understand gym lingo. I'm guessing... I have no idea. Wonder what a power build would look like. Powerlifter. When I did my homebrew D&D setting that was like meant to be like kind of like the modern age, I kind of reflavored barbarians into like, because obviously in a more modern society where the world is mostly charted, barbarian tribes don't really exist in the same way. So what I did was I kind of reflavored barbarians into kind of being like powerlifters, street fighters, kind of like, you know, those like kind of really strong archetypes in like the modern day. That's kind of what I did. So it would probably be a barbarian. Big Hat Witch, waifu alert. Yes, alright. 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 One upgrade for my sword. Right, so we're going to go on a little trip to Caelid now. I also got to figure out what... Well, I know what outfit I'm going to strive for by the end of this build, but I will have to... It's late in the game. Getting a bit of stutter here. It's a bit strange. But now I stick to my Pokemon walks better than nothing. I used to play Pokemon Go so much when the pandemic was in full swing and everyone was in lockdown, because I used to still have to walk my dog. So I'd go for big walks with my dog, and there would be nobody around, so it would be ideal. And I used to play Pokemon Go, but then they changed so many things, it just made it basically unplayable for me. And I couldn't keep going, which really sucks. Potion of Hill Giant Strength banned because it's technically steroids. Raiden, have you ever seen my pit fighter video? Because that's basically it. I have 2 friends that physically dragged me, which wasn't difficult, to a free gym session, and now I willingly go, so that's progress. Yeah. That's another thing. Like, it helps to have people that you, like, know and understand and, like, can go with you. I don't. Traveler outfit is in Caelid if you're heading there anyway? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll pick that up for now. I'm literally 61 kilo. Jesus, Sid. Bloody hell. I quit for 2 years for reasons, but coming back and playing with my mum has been more fun. But yeah, I get what you mean. Right. Can I get off the horse, please? It's not letting me for some reason. There we go. Rats! Smack a rat and leave. Right. Bulk basically means... Oh! Nope. Nope. Rats! Hold on. 1 second, I'll get to your message in a minute. Need to deal with an infestation. Did you all not? Ow! No, I'm not being killed by rats. I'm not used to having this much, to being this frail. Ah! Right, okay. Stop it. Bad rats. Bad. Yeah, the teleport chest. Bulk means basically, yeah, so gaining a lot of weight and muscles and focus less on getting the muscles more noticeable. I see, yeah. That's the thing. I wouldn't care about, like, being, like, a bulky dude. I just want to lose the weight. That's basically it. Just get rid of the flab. Also, Hill Giant is fun, Cloud Giant is OP. Yeah. Do you think the sleep stat is going to be expanded on the DLC to the point it's more versatile to combine with other builds? Well, considering the DLC is about Mikola, where all the sleep stuff comes from, then I would have to assume so. At least we'd learn more about the relationship between Mikola and St. Trina. Absolutely. I'd rather work out at home. Yeah, if I could just have, like, a treadmill that I could just walk on at home, that would be it. That would be me done, probably. But again, I would need to have the room and the money. Ow. Holy shit, that nearly killed me instantly. Which I guess is not to be surprising, but I wasn't really expecting myself to get hit. Wait, have I gone the wrong way? No, I haven't. I'm light AF. The only reason I can do A1 on pull is I can do an A1 on pull. I can't read today. A1 on pull up. I am not fit. Yeah, I can't exercise. I haven't watched that yet. I've been on the Spellcaster binge build. Just started the Fighter Bard combo 2 days ago. Yeah, that's another favourite of mine. Monday's build is going to be pretty spellcasty, so I'm looking forward to that. Rat Beasts. I want Messimer's Spear. Yeah. Yeah, no, I kind of avoided watching the trailer, but I did see a screenshot of Messimer, and he looks cool. Because I don't like to watch trailers, because I like to go in blind. Human-sized hamster wheel at home? Maybe. Right, we're in Caelid. It's also nighttime, which I wasn't expecting. But we're officially here now, so we need to go to... We got a couple of places we can visit that'll be important. So I'm going to go do that now. I started at 90 kilograms, so some form of progress. I'm weird, because, like, I grew up in Canada, so I used to do, like, my weight with pounds, not kilograms, but I should probably... Or stone or anything like that. I should probably look at kilograms, honestly. I go from here. Oh shit, what have I just triggered accidentally? Being invaded by something, I think. Is it going to be Millicent? Yeah, it is. Okay, she's over there. Oh, I went the wrong way. I didn't mean for her to get triggered. Well, she's going to kill me pretty handedly, I think. Without all the rot will. Try and run to the next bonfire. Oh shit, you're from Canada? One of us. Well, technically born in the UK, but moved to Canada when I was a kid, lived there for over a decade, and then moved back in 2019. So I'm both British and Canadian, for the most part. That's why any of my friends that you'll see on the channel from time to time are, like, Canadian. You'll be able to tell. Uh-oh. No, no, no! I'm glad I triggered the Grace. Have you ever thought of doing like a top 5 fun, powerful, whatever build since you have so many videos now? What, out of my own builds? Honestly, no. Not really. Because, I don't know. Putting my builds into like a numbered list feels wrong. That feels like it's not really what the channel's about. Because my builds aren't all about power. For the most part, right?
If the Elden Ring would
I don't know why, but she has waterfowl dance without Melania's sword. Yeah, exactly. She's got like a unique Ash of War that the players can't get. Yeah, let's get a round table just to have it unlocked. Deaths 3. I'm glad someone's keeping count. Oh, that's neat. I've always wanted to visit my friends in the UK. I had one of my friends come over here and stay with me for a few weeks. It was a lot of fun. So have you understood my numbers, or have I been spitting unrecognizable info at you? I have a general idea in my head. Somewhat. You guys have to understand I'm not smart, especially when it comes to numbers. Yeah, we got all this physics stuff. So, yeah. Can I level up at all? No, I cannot. That is fine. That is fine. So yeah, we got all this unlocked now, which is great, but I've got nothing to do here at the moment, so I shall leave. Which I keep forgetting. I keep doing this all the way back from Dark Souls, is I'll go to a bonfire or whatever to teleport when you just have to open the map. So we need to go to over here. We need to go... I guess here would be the best place and go around from there. I'm not smart with numbers, says the build content creator. Hey, I can do numbers from 1 to 20. That's pretty easy. You go higher than that, and then I start having issues. Your 61 kilograms is 131 pounds. Yeah, jeez. So level 1, or do levels not work like that in Elden Ring? So, depending on your starting class, it kind of chooses, you have a different level that you start at. We started at 7. But there's a class in this game called the Wretch, where if you start with that one, you start at 1. But other classes will start at, like, different levels. Will there be a mod for BG3 so that players can do multiplayer combat against each other? To really see which is the deadliest BG3 build? You can technically do that already. You just go into turn-based mode and, yeah, go from there. I want to go here first because it is a thing that I want from here as well. So I might as well get it while I'm close by. Got to get up there. But yeah, you can do multiplayer combat. You just go into turn-based mode and then wail on each other with all you got. You just got to be mindful that you're probably not going to live very long if you are using like a broken build, because player HP isn't meant to take player attacks, really. Kill. And there's Lifesteal Fist. I find my brother all the time before we get off. It's fun. Yeah, like... Yeah, turn-based mode. Like, the thing is I don't really use turn-based mode outside of combat, like, but you can do it for stuff like that. Right. To the castle, where I will probably die plenty of times. Usually one of us one-shots, pot-shots the other. I've gotten really good at recognizing his spell sounds. Yeah. Apparently to Google, I'm 220 pounds. I think the last time I checked I was like 250 or something. And none of that's muscle. That's just the fact that I'm like 6 foot 1 and a bit flabby. Out of my way, out of my way. Yeah, what I want to get is around the back of here. Have fun storming the castle. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He'll be fine. I know how to get around it. Got to go back here. Ignore the 2 mobile tanks, and there we go. Ah well, we got the thing. That's fine with me. Are you going for a faith build? Wasn't here when the stream started. Yes, I'm going for an incantation build. Kind of like an elementalist, so like fire, lightning. Probably not ice, because ice is more sorceries, but, you know, stuff like that. Yep, 4 deaths now, which is honestly better than I was expecting. Being as rusty at this game as I am. D&D campaign where two players go on a dark adventure. One grows more hopeful to change things, the other one grows more bitter. They fight in the end because there's no big bad evil guy. Isn't that just the plot to, what was it, Double Dragon? Where, like, was it Double Dragon or was it Streets of Rage? No, it was Double Dragon, because, like, you fight, because if you have a player 2, you fight player 2 at the end as the final boss. Oh, I forgot about Flame Grant Me, my bad. Yeah, that's what I was after, because I'm going to be using Golden Vow and Flame Grant Me Strength on this build, because I can. Because if we're using fire attacks, and Flame Grant Me Strength will work for both. Hello, Azix. I'll come back for you later. Just not right now. X. Haven't heard of Double Dragon? It's a very, very old game. Like kind of those like side-scroller beat-em-up games from like the NES and SNES days. I think Double Dragon was Genesis, or I guess Master System if you're from the Europe. Also, you fight each other in A Way Out. Yes! Oh my god, me and Dawson played A Way Out together. It was really fun. No, you're not the one you get the Traveler set from. Who do you get the Traveler set from? Was it the one that sells the Bloody Cestus? Spike Cestus? Maybe. Alright, there should be, yeah, Golden Seed down here. Fight him, you coward. Probably not a good idea. Also, Double Dragon Neon was fun on PlayStation. Shame they never added the online co-op like they promised. They never added that? The whole point of Double Dragon is playing co-op. That's stupid. You could bleed out Grail for runes using a bleed weapon if you want to do that. Yeah, I might do. I could go get the Morning Star and do that. That's what I usually do, but I thought I'd go get the other stuff first. Yeah, no. Because I used to make builds for this game on console, so I know all the tricks. Including the fact that there's a Grace here. You loot it from a ruin near where Millicent killed you. Oh, sorry, remind me. What are you talking about, boss? I apologize, I think my head's gone somewhere else. If you don't mind me asking, who was who in your Way Out run? I think... Oh, I can't remember. It was so many years ago. I can't remember their names. I think I was the one with the black hair and the big nose. If that helps you understand. I was him. And Dawson was the other guy, because we played it on his Xbox, so and I think player 1 defaults to, like, certain characters. Whoops. Oh, the Traveler set, thank you. Sorry. I thought you bought it from a merchant. But no, okay, I'll go back there. Oh, you were Leo. Yes, I was Leo. Had a lot of fun with that game. Me and Dawson, we really love to play through, like, these kind of half-movie, half-game type deals, like Until Dawn, Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human. We love playing those games together because we just have, like, kind of a fun time chilling, chatting, seeing, like, the different decisions and such you can make, stuff like that. And A Way Out was like kind of a more video gamey version of that, but we loved it. And Dawson was Vincent? Yeah, Dawson was Vincent. A funny story was when me and my gym bros did a promise to max one machine one day. I don't know what maxing a machine is. And during the same day I did it, my bros were looking at me like I was a freak of nature. I don't know what... does that mean like you just lift the biggest thing? Like you lift the heaviest weight? I'm afraid I don't know. Whoa, okay. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Physics. Skyrim. We Skyrimmed it. Yeah. Just give you a little smack on the way by. I wish I had a friend who could play that game with me. The other game I need to play of like that kind of genre is It Takes Two. I still haven't seen anything of that game yet. I'd like to give it a go. Oh, come on. No, I need to kill. I need to kill. Ah. I don't really want to get off the horse because I want to be able to dodge things a bit easier, but might not have a choice in a minute. Okay, got it. Got it. I don't care what happens to me now. The thing I like about the games like A Way Out and such like that is that if one person has a copy of the game, at least on Steam, your friend can basically download their own like free copy and you can play that way. So what you have to do is like buy the game for one person. No, don't you kill me. Don't you kill me. Drink. Don't poison me. This game, man. Hope the cut content from the game gets added later on. Yes. Tell you what, one of the biggest things about being a Baldur's Gate 3 content creator, especially using mods to get the stuff for the videos, is knowing, like, what all the content is and being able to play with it, but knowing that I can never use in a build. To this day, I wish I had the magical hand crossbow. Because for those of you that don't know, the magical hand crossbow is a hand crossbow. It's a +2 hand crossbow. But what it does is it's meant to work with the crossbow expert, where if you shoot someone in close range, well, that's that. If you shoot someone in close range, you can make a melee attack with your melee weapon as a reaction. God, I wish I could use it. Oh my god, It Takes Two is so good, you gotta play it. That elephant scene will haunt you. Yeah, I really want to play it, probably with Dawson at some point. If you're good, the Red Hot Wet Blade is here. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not that good. You max the amount of weight the machine can give you, the hardest level on the machine. I see, okay. How can an Elden Ring stream be casual? Are you a filthy casual hobo? Yes, I am a filthy casual. Also, hi, Vlad. Good to have you here. Is Dawson Pickles? No, Dawson's Private Noodles, if you remember correctly. Sorry, I just call him Dawson. I never call him by his tag. Because for the longest time, I wasn't an online content creator. So my next job should be... I got a blast right now. I might be back because I got to walk my dog. Ah, yeah. No problems, man. I'll be here for a couple more hours yet. Okay, so I'll have to go to the roundtable hold. Sorry, I meant noodles. Who the hell is Pickles? Yeah, you will know if you want to. Yeah, you'll see all my Canadian friends if you go watch the Lethal Company video I did a while back. Just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. Yeah. Did you watch the BAFTA Game Awards? I don't watch award shows. Really, I watch the Summer Game Fest and like the Game Awards every year because it kind of became like an annual tradition for me because I used to watch E3 all the time, but then obviously that got replaced by those shows, so I just watch them every year as kind of a thing, but I don't watch them for the awards. I watch them for like game trailers and such. And the fact that I don't know, it's been kind of shit lately. Right, so I need the Flame Art Ash of War, so I do need the red Wet Blade to make this one work. That's fine. That is fine. It's still strong for now. Yeah, so I'll go get that, I guess now. Back to red main. I really wish Baldur's Gate 3 had Wasad movement when not in combat. There's a mod for it. Really, really easy to install. It's not even like a mod manager mod. It's just like a file that you put into the game. And it just it turns on Wasad movement. I cannot play without it. Love that Predator video. Yeah, that was the video that Noodles was on. I kind of dragged him into it because I'm like, he came up with the build, like the idea for it, and like we made like the appearance for the character together. So I'm like, do you want to just be in the video? And he was like, yeah, sure, but I have no idea what I'm talking about. So the video was really awkwardly paced, but we had a ton of fun making it. It's one of my favorite videos on the channel to this day. It was kind of hyped this year with BAFTA, but lead character performance award was rigged. Oh, I don't know anything about the BAFTAs really. I didn't even know the BAFTAs like did video games. I thought it was like movies. Wait, really? Someone linked that in the Discord? What, the Predator build? God, it was one of my older ones. I think I did it for 3,000 subs. It's one of my older videos. Console has that in the base game? Yeah, you could just move with the analog sticks in the base game, but no. There is a mod that can turn on Wasad movement. Oh, that's probably what you're asking to be linked. Yeah, the Wasad movement mod is one of the most popular mods on Nexus, and it is just a drag and drop file. It's called a native mod, rather than a mod you do with the mod manager. Not sure why, but mods for BG3 were making my game crash. That is strange. Can't say I can help you with that one, I must admit. The movement mod? Yeah. Yeah, it's called... Just look up Wasad character movement. You'll need the native mod loader as well, but it's literally just placing some files into the game's root folder, and it'll do it. You want the native camera mod as well, because that'll give you full control over the camera, not just having it be a like an isometric view. That's what I use for my videos. If you see in my videos like that I have full camera control, that's what I'm using. And whenever I move, I'm using Wasad. I'm a little nervous about reinstalling them. Native mods are fine. They're a lot easier than like the mod manager stuff that like adds like classes and subclasses and that. So what's your favorite boss in FromSoft games? Oh, don't. That's a really hard one to nail down. I would have to say It's probably something from Bloodborne. I could see it being Ludwig, because obviously Holy Moonlight Sword, all that sort of thing. My favorite weapon in the games. Yeah, so either Ludwig from Bloodborne, Gale from Dark Souls 3, or... probably something from this game as well. I really like Godfrey in this game. In his true form. No, not this way. I don't remember where to go. Yeah, I have to run through here. Which sucks, but there you go. Can't go through there, apparently. Gotta run through the flamethrowers. No big deal. I'm a fire build. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I said I'll be fine. Oh, okay, there's one there. It was the 20th BAFTA Game Awards, believe it or not. Oh, I've just never heard of them. Assuming we eventually get the mod update, what are you gonna do more modded builds? Yes, I will. Here we go again. I will. I just have to... I'm just waiting to see, like, how it's implemented. This is what happens when I try and talk and play games at the same time. I'm gonna get this wet blade because I need it for the build, but... So I'm gonna have to keep banging my head against this wall. Might as well get the grace. Did I forget to get a grace? Whoops. Twitch streamer Ludwig? No. No, so, yeah, so favorite bosses, Ludwig from Bloodborne, Gale from DS3, and probably Godfrey from this game. Rip again, my bad. No, it's fine, it's fine. This is me learning how to stream, but I might focus for a minute just when we get inside the castle. I'll focus up a bit. Hi, Mina, glad to have you back. I totally didn't just die twice in, like, quick succession. Have you ever played the Doom reboot? Yes, I've played, Doom, was it 2016? I've not played Doom Eternal, though, but I love Doom 2016, it was so good. Like, that is just a game that is, like, it's cathartic. It feels great. Still gone? Or are you typing that on your phone, Sin, while you're out and about? Probably can't even hear me. My favorite boss is Margit and Morgott. Interesting. I like the Morgott fight. Margit is, for me, is just kind of like this thing that I have to do to get to Stormvale. You should play Doom Eternal. Yeah, I know I should, but I heard it's quite different from the 2016 version in terms of like a gameplay and tone. Like they changed quite a few things. Not enough enemies on screen with 3D. Modded Doom 2 is the best. Or like My House or something. that one Doom mod that like everyone was freaking out about for like a long time. Nope. Thank you. Goodbye. There's got to be a way around those turrets. I never remember, because I've gotten this wet blade a bunch of times. There's got to be a way around those turrets that I'm not thinking of. Since you had this on PS5, have you played Demon's Souls? Yes, I have. I've played the Demon's Souls remake, and I really, really enjoyed it. Because they didn't change any of the gameplay stuff, so it felt like an authentic experience just with updated graphics. Easy exploit for extra souls, but it was still super fun. No, I beat the game legit. Gameplay more arcadey and fast-paced. I see. Okay. I remember there being a way around. Perhaps I have to go up on the wall. Doom Eternal was definitely different, but fun. Ah, okay. Just hated the online. I didn't realize it even was online. Out of curiosity, have you played Code Vein? I did, and I didn't like it. I played the playtest demo that came out, and I just could not vibe with the overall feeling of the game. At all. It felt, I don't know, too slow? At least from what I remember, it was so long ago. And from what I've seen of the game, like, post-launch, oh, the fun merch, nice. Definitely does not look like it would be my thing. I thought I could get down from here. Oh well. Any new games that you were looking forward to coming out in the future? There's a couple of games that are already out that I just haven't got around to playing yet. That being Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I've been playing Lord of Dragon's Dogma 2, but upcoming releases that I'm excited for? I can't say, honestly. I don't know what's coming out really in the near future. Nothing that's got my... basically everything I'm wanting to play at the moment is already out, I think. Oh, hello. There you go. That's Flaming Strike, by the way. There we go, I'm through. Wasn't too bad. I just had to actually focus on what I was doing instead of messing around. Pretty sure the wet blade's in here, yeah? Or am I stupid? Well, no, it's close by. It's close by. I think I have to backtrack a little bit, but I can get it. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a disappointment. The Witcher 3 with better gameplay, but worse everything else. No, I don't agree with that, Vlad. I personally, it's not that at all. Dragon's Dogma is very, very different. I'm like, if you played the original Dragon's Dogma, it will feel a lot better. But no, it's not anywhere close to The Witcher 3. They're very separate games in my opinion. I like The Witcher 3. It's one of my favorites. But Dragon's Dogma 2 is totally different. I'm ready for Tsushima on PC. Yes! Oh, I played the PS5 version. I love that game. Trickster is the most fun for me. What, in Dragon's Dogma? Interesting. I've not really messed with Trickster. It seems more like a support class, which is not really what I want to play. Is it just me, or did Dragon's Dogma 2 videos disappear from YouTube feeds too soon? Well... I think it's because there was... I just walked right into that. It's because, again, I'm not focusing. I think it's because there was obviously the controversy when it came out with Capcom being like, hey, developers put microtransactions in this game, even though... Which is stupid, don't get me wrong, and it shouldn't happen, excuse me. But, I thought I could break these, perhaps I'm wrong. Which I understand, they should not be in the game. Like, single-player games should not have microtransactions, but in this specific case, it's the microtransactions just get you stuff that's, like, already in the game, really easy to find, so it's not a big deal. The main thing is the performance issues, which I did struggle with, but I found ways around it. So I think most people, and I think for a lot of people, outside of initial playthroughs, it's not like a game where you can really make builds like I do. I do have... My big video project that I'm working on at the moment is a Dragon's Dogma 2 video, which I finished the filming for. I'm just editing it now, which I'm really looking forward to you guys seeing, because I think it will definitely showcase how the game stands out, but yeah. Sorry, I'm not reading chat as much because I'm trying to focus. Let me scroll up a little bit for a sec. No, I can't scroll up because I can hear something about to kill me in the distance. Where do I... Oh, the flame blade's in there. There, the wet blade's in there. I feel like Western... Oh, God. Everyone's... the chat's scrolling by too quick. Give me a second to get this thing and then get out safely, and then I will scroll back up through chat. Holy moly! Hello there, Whirligig. I forgot you were there. Yeah, you can stay out there, please, mate. Thank you muchly. Right. There it is. That'll let us get what I need. Okay. Did you just shot me. Who here is hyped for Stellar Blade? Can I say what I really think? It just looks like Nier Automata, but worse. It looks slower and somehow even more horny. Like, I'll be honest, I thought, okay, maybe it'll be good. And then I saw the gameplay and I'm just like, why are you so slow? So honestly, any interest I had in the game is kind of gone. Shit. Oh, I'm alive! Well, not for long. Ah! Run, 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 run. Okay, I'm just gonna fast travel out of here. Right, hang on. Hang on. Let me... Can I open the map, please? You know, I'm safe in here, I think. Okay. Round table hold. Phew! Let me actually look at chat for a minute. Because you guys have been chatting a lot and I haven't looked at it. Let me scroll back through. I played the original Dragon's Dogma, totally loved it, and was addicted to the Magic Archer class. Yes, and it returns in Dragon's Dogma 2. It's really good. Have you heard of Avowed? It's an upcoming first-person RPG by Obsidian. Had to ask because I'm a massive fan of Pillars of Eternity, and I've not played Pillars of Eternity or Avowed, so no, I've heard of neither. Sounds interesting, though. It is very support, no damage, but the best tank in the game. What is that a reference to? Trickster. Right. Okay, interesting. Best tank in the game. And infinite money without exploits. Interesting. Oh yeah, because there's that one weapon that drops money. I know the one you're talking about. I feel like Western games are going down in decline. I keep going back to old games and buying new ones. Yeah, I find that a lot of games now, I feel like there's too much microtransaction stuff, battle passes in single-player games I've seen. Too much of a focus on being live service. We just need games, and I think that's why Baldur's Gate 3 is so important. I played Dragon's Dogma 1. It's a shame Assassin didn't make it into DD2. Yeah, I don't know why. Don't know why. What's your favorite Spirit Ash, by the way? Next time I will hop on one of your streams, I will be 18. Oh, nice. That's good to hear. Well, happy birthday for the future, Rexio. Which of my favorite Spirit Ash in this game? Probably the Soul Jars of Fortune. They're just fun. If only microtransactions was the only Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, the only thing I will say about Dragon's Dogma 2 is the story is a bit strange. It misses a lot of context unless you do side quest stuff. Is Magic Armor as OP as the original? I'd love to play that vocation again. I've seen Magic Archer take enemies that are like endgame full HP bosses down to 0 in one attack, so it's very powerful. Oh yeah, I was hoping for a DD video. Yeah, it's gonna be out in a week or two. Speaking of new game, oh yeah, so that was the Stellar Blade comment. Resent news about Dead Space 2 remake is also upsetting. Yeah. Hobo is immune to horny, exactly. And we're back! Perfect. Sorry, I just had to... I understand if you don't like it, and I admit part of the reason is for the view. I'm guessing that's in reference to Stellar Blade. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a go when it's on sale. Yeah, I don't really know what Pillars of Eternity is about. Is it normal for ads for you on YouTube to pop up on YouTube streams? Unfortunately, yes. I can't turn off YouTube live stream ads, unfortunately. The best I can do is set how frequently they appear, and I've got them set to the lowest setting, so that's what I do. Yes, so I can set this to flame art now. So you see, here's how this works, right? So normally when I play with this sword, right, without any infusion on it, no Ash of War, it uses my strength and my dexterity stats for the damage. But if I put on the Flaming Strike Ash of War, and now that we got that red wet blade, I can change it from fire to flame art, which if you look in the middle of the screen there down at attribute scaling, it goes from using my strength and my dex as much to now using my faith. So we only need to level up one stat for this weapon to be good. So there you go. If you play DD2 on PS5, you can have my Pawn Zeus at your own disposal. Don't pawns go across... Aren't they cross-platform? Or am I stupid because I have it on PC? Pillars of Eternity was and is brilliant. Pillars is single-player. I love both the first and the second game. I played them lots. Did you at least get anything... Do you at least get anything when the ad's playing? I get a little bit of money. If you want to know the exact numbers, I would say, at least at the moment, every day with the YouTube channel, I get an average of about somewhere around 10 to 15 quid. On videos that do really well, like the Reaper or something like that, I'll get like 30 quid. But usually it's around 10 to 15. And streams, and an individual video, depending on its performance, will make anywhere from about 2 to 10 on its own, with some major exceptions like the Dancer of Elistre making like 100 or so. Streams usually make me about 2 to 5. So, something like that. So I do get a little bit of something when the ads play, but it's not much. Not that that matters, but, you know. I need to get YouTube Pro to get rid of all those pesky mobile game ads. If you're on PC watching YouTube, just use an ad blocker. If you're on mobile, specifically Android, and you're watching YouTube, look up YouTube Revanced. That's what I do. I don't think they are cross-platform. That's very strange. Dancer of Elistre is just that good. I still, to this day, don't know why that video is as popular as it is. By far my most popular video, and I have no idea why. I'm on an iPhone. Then I hope you know how to root. Damn, I hope you celebrated with that Elistre build. Nah, not really. Because at the time, I just wasn't really thinking about it. But yeah, no. That's just if you want a general idea of how much a YouTube channel with less than 10k subs makes, that's about it. And it all depends on video performance. So you can imagine how much money like creators like. And I think I don't take sponsorships or anything like that, which I have been offered and I've said no. Like there is a lot of money in this industry. You just have to stick it out. YouTube will take your £2 away from promoting pirating. Oh wow. Right, what's next on my docket? So we got Flamer, we got Flaming Strike. I guess now we can just kind of play the game a bit. Oh, I was going to get the Traveler's set, wasn't I? Which, if I go here, was it? The Oania Swamp? And a bard with high charisma and Fallow alive, the singing sword, everything just fell into place, and also Drow. Yeah. To be fair, the remastered build also did pretty well. It's at 24k views now, I think. But yeah, it's funny because the builds that do well, like the videos that do well, are always the ones I don't expect to. Like, obviously Dancer of Elistry was the first, well, the Psionic Warrior was my first video to, like, hit 10k, I think, and then it went up to 30k quite quickly after that. But Dancer of Elistry is just a massive anomaly. The Reaper was another build that did shockingly well, that I literally threw together, like, thinking, I'm just kind of out of ideas, and yet that did well. And then, yeah, that's just kind of how it went. Like, Blazing Blades was another video I wasn't expecting to do well, and that's one of my more popular ones. The Twin Stars, I think, is at 50k now. Stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice when a video does well, but it's not like the, not like the main goal of the channel, really. I'm using Revanced right now. Yeah, exactly. I don't remember where the Traveler set is. I'm pretty sure it's not in here. I wouldn't mind if you accepted the, sponsorships. Well, the thing is like, the sponsorships that I've been offered, and I say sponsorships in quotations, probably not really good things that I would endorse, let's say. They're probably either scams or something like that, you know? Something that, like, YouTubers with, let's say, bigger audiences and more smarts than me probably wouldn't take, so it's not something I'm necessarily looking into. And besides, like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against YouTubers who, like, have to, like, who have this as their main job and they're, like, doing money to survive. It was upstairs? God damn it. Where is it? Where is the Traveler's set? I'm so confused. Oh, is it here? Is that it? Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, we got it. Thank you, boss. But yeah. Say goodbye to the 2x4. Oh, bitch. I did it again. Oh, then hell no, don't sell out. Yeah, exactly. Gotta love the surprise hits. No. And besides, I wouldn't want to be sponsored by, like, something like Raid. Like, the thing is I like to think that I have standards. I wouldn't want to be sponsored by something like Raid Shadow Legends, or something like that, which I don't think would ever happen, but, you know. But the thing is like, the only sponsorships I would take if I ever did would be, like, things for, like, stuff that I actually, like, care about. So, for example, and this is just, like, an off-the-cusp thing, but if, like, Larian, like, wanted to send me, like, the deluxe edition or something to, like, unbox or whatever, and, like, even if there was no money involved, I'd be like, hell yeah! I'll do that in a heartbeat. But I don't even have a business email set up for people to contact me, so that ain't gonna happen. Also, sponsorships also means more crap with British taxes, so I don't really want to do that. I still have to file all my tax stuff for this. But just ad revenue, so. On top of being an amazing thematic build, it was just that when the Elistry build came out, people were getting fatigued from the OP builds. Yeah. That was my kind of ethos with the channel, is you get channels that, like, they'll put, like, big OP build, blah, 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 blah. And you, like, what is it, like, Rage Gaming videos or something like that, who were plaguing Monster Hunter YouTube when Monster Hunter World and Rise were still big. I guess those games technically still are, but, you know. Alright, so we got the Traveler's set. I think I'm just going to play the game normally now, so we'll go back and find log it. Yeah, man, email them to ask for that. No, I'm not gonna start begging. I wouldn't even if they sent me the deluxe edition, I probably wouldn't play it because it would probably be the console version for PS5. I mean, then I guess I'd have the PS5 version, but you know. Taxes theft definitely in the UK. Yeah, well, I'm quite lucky that my full-time job is actually a government job, so all that stuff gets done automatically, but I have to file the YouTube taxes myself. And they shouldn't take anything from me because I don't make enough to meet like the threshold, but you know. Herbo certified tax evader. I've got until October. Got plenty of time. I get the love for OP builds, but personally I like a nice 50-50 with strength from roleplay. Yeah, my thing is like, if you get to the point where you're like one-shotting every enemy in the game and stuff like that, like, what's the point? Right? At that point, you're not really playing the game anymore, so I need to come up with stuff that has like interesting strategies and is mainly roleplay focused. Like for Chef build, or the Dancer of Elistre. Stuff like that. And no, I'd tell them, I'd email them for you. Nah, it's fine. Oh, he does a jump back. Okay. Bitch! Yep, so you're gonna hammer me now. Sorry if I'm not reading chat again. Oh, you gotta be joking. Oh, I thought I was dead. Oh, I kind of spam drank then, but I don't like being this close to the edge. Ouch. I thought I had enough time to dodge. Whoops. Probably not going to win this first attempt. Still shaking off the rest of it. I should have seen that coming. I need to get off another flaming strike to get my fire buff back. Longest attack in the world. Oh, that's gonna not kill me. Okay. Maybe catch flame would do more. No. There's an OP build, just stock up on 90 potions, get this item by doing a heroic deed, and then another item by committing first-degree murder. The tax system is like the really greedy rune bear. Hobo has skill. Yeah, I did for a second there. I'm avoiding telling my brother about things like haste because he would be 100% down to one-shot every single enemy. Yeah, I know. I don't get me wrong, I overuse haste on my builds, but it's the Dark Fire shortbow's fault, not mine. I would go for all the Sacred Tears and Wondrous Physic and Golden Seeds. Yeah, like, really? You're supposed to kind of go, like, south here and get a bunch of stuff from here before you're here, but I don't know. I'll keep banging my head against this brick wall for a minute, see what happens. If I feel like it's just... Oh, right! You know what I could do? I forget about. Just to show them off. This is what Spirit Ashes do. Got myself a jellyfish. And the jellyfish might be able to poison him. Which would be really useful. I want to kind of be more aggressive so my buff doesn't run out. Yeah, he's going to hit me, but that's not too bad. Now he's going to run. Fuck. Ah. Okay. I don't use haste at all, as it makes me unable to use everything else, like whole personal sleep stall, no fun. Yeah, that's the problem I found. Like, I was like, I debated, because for Monday's build, I was like, oh yeah, I could throw haste on this build, and then I'm like, you know what, no? There's just more fun concentration spells out there, and I don't really want to focus on just that. I really should be better at this game than I am, considering how much time I've played these games. Oh well. Let's do this. Ow. 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 Fuck off. Fuck off. Don't you do it. Jellyfish, hit him with poison! That's your job! Quicker drink. Yep, not falling for that a second time. I think it's playing with an audience as well. Kind of throws me off a little bit, but I should stop making excuses and actually just play this game. Yeah, there's the poison, which is nice. Technically, I think I could just, like, avoid all of his attacks and he will just die now, but ain't about that. Is that coming for me? Yes, it is. I'm gonna get hit, but that's fine. Oh, 2. And under you. 3, 4. Back up. 1. I find what really helps me when I play these games and I'm in like a tough fight is just to call out what's happening like out loud to myself, and it kind of helps me react. Right, it's his turn. Right, he's gonna do his big spin, which is hard to avoid, but that's fine. Luckily, the Spirit Ash is kind of taking his aggro for me. And boss dead. Of course, the first time I used the Spirit Ash, but the Spirit Ashes do make this game easier. There's another reason why this game is accessible. What stats would you have for a base build on you IRL? For this game or for Baldur's Gate? Because probably intelligence 8, 6. Strength maybe slightly higher. Dexterity? No. Wisdom? No. Charisma? I don't think I'm allowed to decide. I don't think I'm allowed to decide that. Let's try. Hey, by the way, what's your least favorite boss? There's a secret boss in the DS3 Painted World area. Yes, that is my least favorite boss as well. Because it's literally just an NPC and a basic enemy, and that's it. It's one of my least favorites, especially when it's one of 2 bosses in like the whole DLC. It's just bad, man. GG easy. Until we get to Melania, where she used Spirit Ashes as heals. Yeah, nice to have you here, Devonport, by the way. I feel you, Hobo. Yeah, I know what you mean. Right, so I'll just level up a bit. Now I just want to kind of focus on leveling up my Vigor, because our attack power at the moment is fine between Flame Grant Me Strength and Flaming Strike. So I think I'll just kind of play the game normally for now. Look, I have more deaths to that bloody wolf than to Nameless King. Oh, Nameless King's another good fight.
Come over here, would you?
Fuck you. I hate you. You are not stealing my shit. Nope. 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 I said nope. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. This hat's goofy. You saw nothing. Get to at least 25 Vigor if you can. I usually level it to like 30 before I start touching other stats. Nameless King is a prototype for the delayed attacks. Yeah. Why kill Gostock? He gives an Ancient Smithing Stone? Because I'm probably not going to need that Ancient Smithing Stone, and he steals my souls, and I don't like him, and I want his bell bearing so I can buy stuff a bit from the Round Table hold. So, yeah. Did you get mad when he found out he steals your runes? Maybe. And raptors with knives. Bitch. Off. There we go. Wait, he steals your runes? Yeah, every time you die in, basically he's kind of like Patches, from the Dark Souls games. He will follow you throughout the level. You can find him in various spots, watching you from a distance, and whenever you die, he steals a portion of your runes, yeah. It's just 1 stone, so no problem. Yeah, I know where to get plenty. Because I'm only going to need 1 for my seal and 1 for my sword. I might get a shield on this run, too. I might get, like, the heater shield or something, because I quite like its design. I hate these birds with a passion. Yeah, they're a big pain in my ass in my original run. Knife legs? Odd. Yeah, they kind of grafted knives to the feet of birds to make them more deadly. It's a bit strange. Also results in a very annoying enemy type, but you can actually get their feet knife as like a sword in the game, and it's actually really cool. I somehow I-framed the explosion. That was kind of interesting. Am I being chased? Yep. Nope. Bye-bye. If you catch him watching you, he stops stealing the runes. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Are you getting the Crucible Horn incantation? If I remember where it is, maybe. Right, get ready for this room. Oh, hello. How about you don't? Wait, I just realized something. I've been drinking my freaking physic flask, but it doesn't actually have a I thought I put the freaking health tier inside. I've just been drinking my flask thinking it's been doing something, and it's been doing nothing. Okay. Grab this quick. Yeah, alright, I know you're here. You're gonna charge at me, wha! I'm gonna dodge you, and then I'm gonna backstab you. So yeah, I might do, if I remember to. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. You don't get to hit me with your freaking tornado bullshit, okay? That's not how this works. Nope. I use my ranged attack, and then bosh, you're dead. Ah, Flaming Strike. One of the best Ashes of War in the game. Boop. What's the Curve Sword Talisman do again? Enhances guard counters. Well, he won't be using that. Tornado Stagger is such BS. It's alright once you kind of know the dodge timing for it. I like using, like, the Ash of War equivalent. Yeah, no. I remembered you were there. I like using the Ash of War equivalent, on my... Oh my god, did I just get the Withered Strap? For those of you that don't know, that's like a less than, like, 5% drop rate, I think. This sword, and I just got it. That's funny. The Banished Knights. I thought they were the most OP enemies in the game. Yeah. Then you get to the ones that are in, what's it called? Farah Missoula. It's a totally different story. I spam that once you start to stagger them with heavy weapons. Yeah, I don't really use heavy weapons enough in this game. I really should. Right, here's another one. Let's flavor out my strength this time. Sup? What's up, dude? Don't you stomp at me? 2. Yep, I did not dodge the attack quick enough. Drink a flask. Flame burst, and boom. Yeah, I see what you mean, because I staggered him then, and then he just stomped out of it. I see what you mean. And 2. How that second attack did not hit me, I have no idea. Bamrazula is Hellsponge City. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love this location. So many invasions, so many explosions. Yeah, for those of you who don't know much about this game, that old Elden Ring video I did basically explains invasions perfectly. Because if you didn't know, I do have an Elden Ring video on this channel, as well as a few other older videos. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I might as well get the Horn incantation, because it's pretty strong, I guess. I really need a ranged, like, kind of incantation, though. I need, like, the basic Fireball, but I forget where it is. Just kind of playing through here for now. Don't you throw that... Yeah, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. Ow. I have to remember where the book that gives you the... Oh, I guess I'm supposed to buy them from the dude in Round Table, aren't I? I just completely forgot. I love your BG3 stuff, but seeing Elden Ring content would be great once the DLC drops. Yeah, I'm going to kind of see if I can get like a backlog of Elden Ring builds done before the DLC drops, and then have that ready to go. Knife-leg birds with exploding barrels? Oh dear. Yeah, welcome to Elden Ring. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? before I progress. Do I have... I have a decent chunk of souls. I'm going to go buy some ranged incantations. Don't forget for Godskin Prayer Book. Yes, for the Black Flame stuff. Definitely need to do that. Let me mix my Wondrous Physics while I forget, and I'm going to quickly go back to the Roundtable Horde. I'd love to see you make content for other games. I am going to. Like I say, I've got a Dragon's Dogma 2 video coming out, which I did share a very, very short clip from on the Discord in the Channel Talk channel, I think. Just kind of an out-of-context clip. Got a Dragon's Dogma video coming. I'm going to continue with Elden Ring builds for a little while. Just try and build an audience for that. And then I'll probably shift a bit more to Elden Ring once the DLC drops. And then another game that I'm definitely going to be making content on when it drops kind of early next year is Monster Hunter Wilds. God, Black Flame Tornado is busted. You said while I forget. Yeah, while I forget. That's me in a nutshell. Right, let me see. You. I need to talk to you.
Welcome to I teach and explore so that one day ensuring by the way.
I see it.
Most times
Unlike you, mate.
something well.
Right, so I can buy, yeah, Flame Sling. That's what I was looking for. Anything else here that would be immediately useful? No. Oh, you know what I should go and get, actually? I've just had a thought. There's another really useful incantation that I could grab really quickly. You think the birds are in the same way till you meet the dogs and the giant lobsters? Or we were calling them the crayfish, weren't we? Hold on, if I go to... I know where I could go to get some decent spells. I know where I could go to get some decent spells. Oh, but I'd have to probably kill some enemy first. Even slots. Yeah, the bestial incantations with Garang. Yeah, if we get a Death Root, yeah, because I'll be able to get like things like Bestial Sling, which would be really good because you can like chain Bestial Sling into like Flaming Strike. And it could work out really nicely. Are the Knights and Humanoids also tarnished? Why do they have such long necks? I don't know. I'm not a lore expert on this game, I will say. I'm not a lore expert. Right, I want these. And I want this. Can I sell you stuff? No, I can't. What do you have by default again? Oh yeah, Knight Set. Heater Shield. Could be good to grab. Rune Arcs would be nice. Yes, the Memory Stone, that's right, because the spell slots in this game aren't tied to mind. Okay. I get back and the first word I hear is crayfish. I sin. Also, what happened to the 2x4? We got clothing that's better. These incantations are underrated, and so is the Beast Claw Hammer. I haven't really used the Beast Claw Hammer, but yes, the Beast incantations are. They're very good. I don't think there's anything else I need to do in Roundtable Horde at the moment, so... But maybe if I go fight one of the Death Touched, which is... I think it's, like... If I go down here, one shows up? Or is it further... Yeah, it's like... No, that's where Selin is. It's further down. Rip Mr. You can keep stunning the large enemies with its heavy attack, unlike other Great Hammers. Oh, okay, I see. Well, now that we've got the ranged attack, I might just go back to Stormveil just to get some levels, and then we can kind of do some exploring. I'll see if I can beat that Crucible Knight that's downstairs as well. Why not? Don't exactly have a lot of runes that I'm holding on to right now. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get, bird. Explode you back. Up past the storm. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I'll admit that was karma. That was karma. No. Ow. There we go. There's a city in a lake? Ah, towards northeast on the map? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think. Perhaps. I don't know, it's been a while. Right, so I gotta go, like, down there-ish? Oh, down here. Yeah. After using incantations and spells, I find it hard to just do, like, standard fighter builds. One of my favorite builds in this game was where I played a build inspired by Link from The Legend of Zelda and just had sword, shield, but like had a lot of endurance, so I could swap to like things like a big great hammer for like the Megaton hammer from Ocarina of Time, and like I had a bow as well, so I had like ranged and like melee options and like different weapon classes, and it was honestly really fun. I think I missed the guy. Get back here. Oh, Storm Assault, nice. Sword on board is actually fun in Elden Ring. Yeah, especially since they added like the guard counters and such. It can be very, very fun. Yeah, that would be a fun build to run. Just a basic sword and board character who's very good. Ah, there he is. Just very, very good at fighting. Basically a D&D fighter. Oh, that's cool. That Zelda's fun. Yeah, Zelda was my childhood. Sonic the Hedgehog and Zelda were the games I played more than like anything else as a child. Okay. I want to make sure I actually remember how to beat you. Did I get a backstab on you? Not that time. I was hoping that would stun you, but it did not. You're going to do a shield bash. Yeah. Or a stomp. Okay, got to dodge into that, not away from it. Oh, yeah, okay, I got greedy with the Blaze Flask. That's okay. And you still haven't played Wind Waker. It was like the... Okay, so... For the longest time, Wind Waker just wasn't available, okay? Also, I'm kind of getting my ass whipped. Which I kind of expected to happen. Oh, hello. Okay, you just don't get stunned by anything. That's fine. That's okay for me, I guess. Wait. Alternate strategy. Alternate strategy. Come on. You know you want to. Now he's given up. I thought he'd fall into the hole beneath this elevator. Maybe that'll be a stream one day, Sin. Maybe I'll play Wind Waker on the stream. Could be fun. Get it set up on the PC. I haven't really done a true night run. I love two-handed weapons. Yeah. Those guys are so well designed for roll catching. Yeah. Especially when you panic roll, which is what I do a lot. Alright. Just gonna play... Okay, no. Score needs to be settled. I'm going back for his ass. Oh, I'll get that item as well. Excuses, that Knight heard you hadn't played it. And I have a GameCube. Oh, nice. I mean, I have a Wii, which technically can play GameCube games, but I also have a Wii U, which can technically play Wind Waker HD. I also have a PC, which can play both. So, yeah, no, maybe that'll be a stream one day. Wind Waker or something. Just something a bit, again, casual stream, a bit more like this. Oh, my friend, you are getting sniped by a big fireball. Fully charged. Flame grant me strength! And that did nothing. Okay. Oh, I will cheese you, man. I do not care. I will cheese you. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. I'm going to drink this blue flask now before I don't have a chance. Come on, then. Show me what you're made of. He's going to do... How do I miss that up? Twice. Right. Oh, bit of stutter. Yeah, like, usually when I play games, like, it's fine. But then, if I stream said game, it'll stutter. Ow. Ow. Okay, dodged it that time. Sometimes locking off helps. I charged that one for too long. Oh, come up here. Come up here. Yeah. Oh, he didn't take the falling damage. Rubbish. Roll into it when he does the shield bash? Yeah. I know I'm supposed to roll into attacks. It's just, it's fighting that initial instinct is a bit tricky. I'm going back down. I'm going to get him. I think I still have my GameCube and also my original Xbox. It runs like an old man, but it works. Damn. I have my old PlayStation 2, my Wii, my PS3, my Wii U. I have a few things. I know you're going to block this, but I just want to aggro you. Oh, great. He's gone Super Saiyan. Ah! Oof. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. Oh, I thought I could, like, trick... What? That's a tail. Wait, there's a hole here now. There's a hole here now. There's a hole here now. Come on. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. I want you to get in the hole. Oh, he might get in the hole. Yeah! See ya! That's until the Crucible. Is Win gone woked? I think my uncle still has a PlayStation 1. Damn. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of my older consoles are Canadian, so in order to use them here, I have to get, like, a power adapter. And I don't mean, like, a power adapter in which it's just, like, a plug socket change. Like, for half of them, they're old, and they don't change the AV values. So I actually have to get, like, a straight-up power converter. Well, that's one way to kill a Crucible Knight. Hey, if it works, it works. I don't care. Oh, for Christ. Never mind. I thought I was going to die. What do you mean, nerd? I'm not a nerd. Well, I mean, I'm not a nerd, says the man who does what I do. Also, you can't call me a nerd, Sin. Frickin' 2,000 hours in Baldur's Gate or whatever it is. Flux Capsitor. Right, Doc Brown. This should hit. Well, I'm gonna get a bit closer. I'm gonna free aim it. Oh come on! It stopped right before his head. Uh oh. Throw them up. Oh, it didn't even explode. Fire! There you go. What? God, Jesus! Like, just came out of his shadow. Light pinion. Okay. 1300. Get your facts right. Can't even... Shut up. I actually don't like newer Zeldas. I did it first, but after a while I got bored of them. When you say newer Zeldas, are you talking about, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Which I could totally get. I didn't like, that bird just killed itself. I didn't like Breath of the Wild when I first played it. It took me a while to... Did I just see that right? No shot! That's another weapon with, like a really low drop rate from the birds. It's actually, like, this is the one I was talking about, where you could get, like, their sword as, their, like, leg as, like, a sword. It looks so cool. It almost looks like something out of Nier, actually. That's why I like it. It's got a really cool moveset, too. It's got, like, this kind of unique charge star, too. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, yeah? Yeah, I can totally understand that. It took me a long time to warm up to Breath of the Wild when I first played it. But since then, I've, like, 100%ed it twice. I love Breath of the Wild. It's not my favourite Zelda game. Neither is Tears of the Kingdom. In fact, I kind of liked Tears of the Kingdom less, overall. But I still really enjoyed it. Twilight Princess is my personal favourite. If I would say Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword not being too far behind. I played Majora's Mask, but I didn't play it, like, as much as the others. Don't get me wrong, Majora's Mask is incredible, and I understand why people hold it in such high regard. I just did not play it as much as the others. I don't get the hype behind Nintendo games. Maybe that's because I grew up with PlayStation. I was quite fortunate to grow up with both. I had a Wii and a PlayStation 3. I was quite fortunate. So I get a bit of both. For me, the big games when I was a kid was things like Smash Bros. Brawl, the kind of Wii-era Zelda games, but also Ocarina of Time, because I had it on, like, the Virtual Console. Oh, but these are, like, intelligence-based. These aren't really going to do anything for us. And this is where you say Wind Waker if you played it. I mean, come on. Like, it's not like Wind Waker's, like, the best Zelda game or something. I was away at an Xbox, man. Yeah, I've never owned an Xbox. A lot of my friends own Xboxes, but I never personally did. Wasn't a huge fan of Xbox overall. I just kind of preferred PlayStation. Just in general. Alright, come on, you big bitch. Dab. I feel like nowadays, the thing is Nintendo is still putting out extremely high quality titles. They're just for a system that's a pile of crap. And unfortunately, I'm going to be honest here, I don't like the Nintendo Switch. I don't. I own one, it's sitting on my desk. I don't like it. I just don't. I think it's a clunky system. I think it holds the games that are being made for it back. The problem, and I hate it just on the principle that like all the really good Nintendo exclusives are for that system. Which is why when I played Tears of the Kingdom, I emulated it. Because my PC can. I haven't played Twilight Princess yet, and so far Wind Waker is my favorite, and Ocarina is a very close second. Yeah, Twilight Princess was my first Zelda game, and then Ocarina of Time was my second. Because at the time, Skyward Sword wasn't even out yet, and then it was Skyward Sword after that. Then Majora's Mask, and I still haven't played Wind Waker. The Steam Deck makes it irrelevant in my opinion. The only reason I can see myself owning a Switch proper now is for Pokemon. And not even for just like playing the Pokemon games, I mean like playing Pokemon online in a way that isn't Showdown, so like competing on like the ladder and stuff. Because I'm actually quite this is something I don't really talk about very much. I actually am quite into Pokemon. I played Pokemon a lot when I was a kid, but nowadays when I play Pokemon, it's more about playing like competitive. I like to play a little bit of competitive Pokemon every now and again. You can now shoulder check your enemies. Yeah, I haven't equipped it yet. I'm not sure how much faith you need for the new incantation. Hold up. Yeah, I can't do it yet. I need 27 faith, so it's going to be a while before you can use that. Isn't your first ever video about a Zelda game? I think it was Twilight Princess. It wasn't about Zelda specifically. It was a big point of the video, because it was kind of the first game where it like started happening. But my first ever video on this channel, before I even had a decent microphone, I was still using a headset microphone. Before I bought the one I'm currently using, it was a video about like my biggest, I guess I called it like a pet peeve in games, and it's about games that like will let you fight the final boss, but then after you beat the game and see the credits, you're forced back to before the final boss. Basically games that don't have a like actual post game that like rewards your efforts for beating the story. So Zelda is infamous for that. Like basically every single Zelda game will set you back to before the final boss, so you're kind of just playing in like this limbo state. And I get why there's a lot of games that like are set up in a way that can't really exist, because the world basically irreversibly changes in a major way usually after you beat the game. But then there's games like Ghosts of Tsushima, for example, which it does have a post game where you do the big thing, you beat the big bad guy and all that, but the game world doesn't really change that much to reflect it. Basically the enemies just stay the same. And in the context of the game's narrative, where it's about, like, warlords and different factions and such, and, like, I guess minor spoilers, but you do kill some major players in those factions, and yet the factions just are still operating at full power. Stuff like that. Like, I want games to have, like, proper post-games, like, actually take the weight of you beating the main narrative into effect. And, yeah, Baldur's Gate is guilty of it. But in a more narrative-driven game like that, I guess it can be excused. And the epilogue kind of made up for that, but that was like a post-game thing, so... I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that sort of thing. It was back when I used to do, like, essay-style analysis videos, and Jesus Christ, that nearly killed me. Which I don't do anymore. I did, like, 2 of those. And the other one was Video Games Should Be Fun. That was a big video project for me back then. I have to try Ghost of Tsushima once the PC version comes out. It is one of the best. Like, when you think about those kind of open world games, like that like have collectathons and like a lot of solid combat. So things like your Batman Arkham games, your Assassin's Creed, or at least the older ones, you know, your Horizon Zero Dawn and all that. Tsushima is probably the game that does that sort of thing the best. I don't think it's been topped since it came out, easily. I think BG3 can be somewhat excused because it's geared like a D&D campaign. Epilogue is like the post-campaign hangout. Yeah, and that's what I mean, right? I think BG3 gets a pass, but only just. Only just. Right, if I go this way... Yeah, this is where the Godskin stuff is, which is why I got the Stone Sword key, specifically for this reason. Yeah, because we get the gods... No, the Godskin... Yeah, the Godskin... Oh no, this is the Wet Blade. Never mind. I know with the... Oh, and the Misericord as well, which is a very, very good dagger. I don't want to be chased by you. I will kill you, I think. go. It's like the old Arkham games with open world wise. I'm down with it. It's bigger. It's a lot bigger. It is closer to like a bigger open world game. It's not like something like Arkham City where it's a bit more closed in, or Arkham Knight. But when I say like games like that, I'm talking about the like kind of idea of like big open world, lots of like kind of standard enemy encounters, like taking over like enemy bases and such like that, and like claiming parts of the land and all that sort of thing, like stuff like that. It's like those kind of like open world games that also have like something like the Riddler trophies where there's like big collectathons, because I think Tsushima had a couple of those as well. Tsushima's great though. It's one of my favorites. Yes, exactly. That is true, Raiden, but as far as like actual, like there's no like point in the game where it's like you go to an area and it's like completely liberated of the other factions. That's kind of what I'm talking about a bit more. I just want games. I want games that have like strong narratives like that to have a post game that like uses the weight of that narrative. That does like big changes. Like Los Santos big, including the DLC island. It's probably comparable to something like that. But then you have to think about Los Santos feels a bit smaller because you have things like planes and cars and such. Where in Tsushima you just have a horse. Since the Mongol NPC dialogue isn't even subtitled, it doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, I guess that is a good point. Ah. Oh, no, this was the door I was supposed to use the frickin' stone sword key on. And I have another one! Apparently I picked up 2 at some point. Ow. Ow. Rats! Not the rats! Not the rats! Okay, back here, back here, back here. There's a chest. There's a thingy back here anyway, I think. No, okay. Where the rats? Ow. Don't. Skyrim big? No, not Skyrim. Well, no, I say that. It's hard to compare off the top of my head, okay? I just remember Tsushima being quite a big game. Especially with the DLC island as well. There you go, the Godslayer seal, which I don't even think I can use yet. No. It has worse incant scaling overall, but that might be because I haven't met the requirement yet. Ugh. I don't know, Sin. I remember you're doing the Frenzy Flame ending. Does that mean you'll be using the Frenzied Incantation? Maybe. I'm going to be using all types of incantations. Where am I? Oh, I mean... Oh, I want to be here anyway, because I want to unlock this grace. That's, that is here, so that's good. I'm in the right place where I want to be. Acha. Drops. No, don't fall off. I want to grab whatever you just dropped. Give it to me. And it wasn't anything anyway. Julio. Oh, really? Stop it. Yeah, I got firebending. Better than your airbending. Oh. Any fans of Avatar The Last Airbender in here? That was another big part of my childhood, for sure. Here comes trouble. Ow. 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 Stop it. Yep. Yes. Most people go for imp build, but Faith is more fun and varied. I agree. Yes, love Avatar. Ah, nice. I'm glad the people here in this chat room are cultured. Now, let's make sure we're talking about the original cartoon and not the Netflix show, okay? Or the movie, God forbid. From Elements Monk is basically the Avatar. Yes, I love Avatar. Brilliant. Good, good, good. Glad to see that we have built a very solid community with good taste. Oh, yes. Hello. Fucking Blade Lion. Go away. Ow. You can tell I have no idea how to help with this game. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we want to get this grace, so when I beat Godric, I can come back here later and get his rune. His rune. Also, I've been shot repeatedly. Get the bug one that spits out those missile projectiles. Oh, the freaking the cum spell. I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thread, something threads. I know what it is. Yeah. I have just raised a lot of eyebrows. Also, I love Avatar. Yes. See? Exactly. Come on. Ah. But stop dodging. You know what? Eat jellyfish. Who is Grace? Also the Come spell? Yeah, the Come spell, you know. One of the most powerful spells in the game, the Come spell. You guys think I'm joking. And I kind of am, but I'm also kind of not. Can you stop shooting the wall, Miss Jellyfish, and actually do your job? There you go. No, it's exactly what Hobo said. I've heard of the cum gun, but no cum spell. The cum spell is great, lol. Busted in so many ways. Yeah, busting, for sure. Too bad 4 Elements Monk kind of sucks in my opinion, or maybe I just don't know how to properly approach one. 4 Elements Monk, in tabletop is crap. In BG3 can work really, really well if you know what to do. I think my Karlach build is actually a really good kind of example of what 4 Elements is capable of on a good day. FromSoft are the king of monster designs. Oh, hell yeah. Especially when they take, like, direct inspiration from things like Berserk and stuff. Really nice. They are really good at what they do. Right, level up. Let's get some more vigor. More HP. More HP. Tell you what, do I have enough, bullshit stones to level up my weapon now? No, I'm not going to worry about it yet. Don't be scared, but there's a jellyfish behind you. Oh, the Baldrake Talisman. Might as well equip that. Yeah, just free lightning damage negation, why not? Forgot that was here. Storm Hill. For the record, this isn't even where we're supposed to go. I'm just going this way now so I can unlock the Grace, the Site of Grace, which are the things that we sit at that I can teleport to. And we can teleport to it later. Hello! I'm gonna bite your ankles real quick. Ah, you have more HP than I thought. Well, I should be able to get a critical strike. Be fine. Don't you slime on me. Ow. It's probably not worth fighting these guys, actually. Run to his head, run to his head, run to his head, run to his head. Where's his face? No! Or his chest, even. Oh well. Ran out of time. I think they hurt each other, actually. Yeah, they do. Oh, they've just knocked each other over, the spammers. Goodbye. Or not. There you go. Just a casual 3 things in damage. Oh, there's one shooting arrows at me, that's why. Yeah, you in the distance, I see you. Try me, bitch. Don't do it. Don't you fire that arrow. He did it. He went through his friend. This looks boss battle-y. Surprisingly not. These guys are just regular enemies. Didn't you get hit by one of those bugs in the cave? I don't think so. The rain is reducing your fire damage a bit. Yeah, it will do. That is the unfortunate consequence of running I guess a Pyromancer build at this point. For the moment, at least. Oh, I think these guys also come with like a little bit of fire resistance too. Because if you kind of look, they're made of it. I mean, still doing a ton of damage. Probably actually kill this guy before I knock him over. Oh, never mind. But the style points, I'll stab him. Have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus? Yes, I played the original... Well, I guess it's not the original PS2 game, but I played the port of the PS2 game on my PlayStation 3, and then I played the PS4 remake as well. Amazing game. Love Shadow of the Colossus. Part of the reason why I love Dragon's Dogma is it took a lot of inspiration from Colossus with its combat design. It's scary to think that Flaming Strike was even stronger than Release. One of the builds I did for this game was really fun. I did a Oh yeah, I have to beat him first. That's right. I totally forgot. But at least we can come back here. Right. There's nothing to the right, you liar. I totally forgot that we actually have to beat the dude first. Whoops. But yeah, there was a grace here, though, wasn't there? Or am I stupid? There was a grace at the base of this tower. Or it's in the tower. Either way. Yeah, and one of the builds I did for this game way back when, to get back on my original train of thought, is I did a... what do you call it? I did a dual katana build. One of which has Flaming Strike, which is the main hand one. The other one had, Chilling Mist on it. So what you could do was, with a build like that, was proc ice and fire on both weapons. Then, as soon as you frostbite an enemy and get the extra damage, the fire damage immediately reset the frostbite, so you could keep getting the frostbite damage over and over again. It's a really fun build. And since the Uchi katanas that I used for the build came with bleed as well, it was a frost, fire, bleed build. Really fun. I've not read Berserk, but I've seen a lot of content about Berserk, so I do kind of know what it's about. Bird. See, this is a player who died. That's how they died. See, I need to... Hold on a second. I need to hide this stupid thing again. This heart. Because I can't see what people are saying. Right, hide element. There we go. It's gone now. Right, we're back. Damn cool tree. What's up with that? I don't know. It's a big tree. I think, old grandma, she put a little too much fertilizer in. Devin, don't spoil it! Damn it! I was trying to deflect from that. People have made Berserk Fiends BG3 builds. I mean, yeah, of course people have. Any time there's like a build-making game, someone makes guts. I got to teleport away, unfortunately. Because I thought the thingy opened, but I guess I am wrong. We'll go... I guess we'll go here? Nah, we can go here. I didn't expect Berserk to be as good as it is. Berserk is god tier. I just need to actually sit down and read the manga, but I know enough about it to get the general gist. Guts, tragic. Griffith, bad. Demons, bad. Casca, good. That's about it. I don't know shit. Heckin' Grandma, she always does that. No. Bad. Bad enemies. Said bad. Go away. Let's see. I forgot I get shot here. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just casually stroll through this area. What? Now I'm getting grenades thrown at me. Right. Roll. I'll be fine. Just time my rules. Ow. 1, 2, 3. And a flamethrower, because who doesn't love that? Thank you. He just killed his own mate. And bluey. Oh, I missed. Never mind. I'm a genius. Oh, I got a smithing stone. I can't actually... Hang on. Maybe... Is there anything important in the top right of the screen? I might be able to move the chat up a bit. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that either. Let's try moving you guys there. There you go. Can you make viable ranged builds in Elden Ring? Oh, hell yeah. Like, the pulley crossbow is really fun, but also, like, just bow builds can be really good in general if you know what to do. Things like the Leo ring, the arrow talisman, not the Leo ring, there's like a talisman that like gives you extra thrust damage on counters. I've done a crossbow only run in this game, and it was really fun. If you know where to get stuff that'll work for the build, it can absolutely work. You just have to be clever about how you approach combat. Because what you have to do is, again, you equip this talisman. I think it's the Leo talisman, or maybe I'm getting that name from Dark Souls. Basically what it is, right, is it gives you extra damage from thrusting weapons, which projectile arrows and bolts count as, when you like basically hit like a counterattack. So if you hit an enemy during their attacking animation, so what you do is you kind of make like a counterattack build. So you wait for the enemy to attack you or the boss, and then you shoot them in their attack animation, and it does way more damage. Like, again, this is my build making knowledge on this game that I never, ever get to show off. Ammo is the issue, but again, if you, go for that, like, attack kind of timing, the ammo becomes less of an issue because you just freaking beat the shit out of them before they can do anything about it. Oh. No. Bad headless, man. Oh, no, you're not headless, you're just gross. Full charge fireball to the face. Using the pillars. I'm doing all this, and you're going to come back as soon as I sit at that blimmin' grace. Ah. Ow. And boop. You're dead. I forgot that arrows aren't infinite in this game. No, unfortunately not. This is not Baldur's Gate. So yeah, the other thing is having to actively spend your like souls or runes in this game to stock up on ammo. That's the tricky part. This is locked. Yes. Yes. So it works for thrusting weapons. Come on, Sin. We don't talk about what Griffith did to Casca. That shit was horrible. Yeah. Ooey! I missed. Freaking knife birds. I hate these things so much. There we go. What's up here? I actually forget. Pretty sure it's nothing, but I'll double check. Nothing important, at least. Beware of enemy. Yeah, this guy! It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it, Sim. When an enemy is mid-attack animation, that pierce defense goes down the same it goes for players. Yes. Thrusting weapons can be insane with that, which is why arrow builds can be so good against like melee builds. There's this content creator online, Dang It Jim, or Dang It JM, who has a really good showcase of what like bow builds can do. He's quite like me, and he like comes up with like really unique stuff. Not to toot my own horn, but you get what I mean. If you like my stuff, you'd like his stuff. He doesn't upload that frequently anymore, unfortunately, but when he does upload, it's got a lot of good ideas. Dang it, Jim. My man, you a sub to Jim? Yeah. I quite like his stuff. Great tastes, yeah. He was one of the kind of guys who inspired like this channel and its kind of style, because when I first discovered him when I was looking about how to make the aquamarine dagger from Dark Souls 3 good, which for those of you that don't know was basically a dagger that could like summon a magical blade almost like a lightsaber. It was really cool, and I wanted to know how to make it good. Unfortunately, it isn't good, but he made it look good with his build. I've exhausted my supply of humorous quips. It's fine. I come back to seeing you get apart by a ballista. Yeah. Heckin' Jim, he's always doing that stuff. When I found out about that's what the few times I actually cried. Yeah, I think if you're still talking about the Berserk stuff, yeah. I was following him from Dark Souls 3. Yep. I love that dagger, but man, it's painful in PvP. I made like a kind of like a for fun PvP build for like fight clubs and stuff, which was a like Jedi build that used the Aquamarine dagger and like the Force and like Emit Force faith spells, and it was so fun. I had a lot of fun with it because it's always funny to just like for someone not to expect like especially Emit Force because no one uses it, so they just get knocked flat on their ass. Always a fun time. Right, I forget what this is. Fashion Souls, 10 out of 10. No, exactly. One of the things I love about the Aquamarine dagger. Ah, Stormcaller. That's a good one. Oh, this is a cracked pot. I might get this. Listen up, big man. No, don't you even think about it. Oh, 2 cracked pots. I forgot. Oh, right. It's usually 1, I think, because I think one of those 2 gets replaced if you choose the a cracked pot as your starting item at the start of the game, I think. Isn't the Guts Greatsword in this game? Yes, it's in Dark Souls as well. Again, paying homage. Could do it for 2x4 though. Oh, man. Hey, CBD, good to have you here. How's the world been? Well, the world's fucked as usual, but we're okay, I think. Just playing some casual Elden Ring, just having a chill stream with everybody. It's been fun. Totally haven't died to things I should not be dying to as someone who's played this game as much as I have. We're glad to have you here. It's nice to have you here as always. Right. Boss battle time? Is it boss battle time? Am I equipped to defeat Mr. Godric? I would like to defeat Mr. Godric. I could bring you with me. You know what? Yeah, why not? I'm kind of just showing this game off for some people who may be in the chat who maybe don't know too much about it. So I'll do like the summons and stuff. I'm just having a chill stream. Anyone play Destiny? I tried Destiny 2 when it became free. I got through, like, I think the base game's main story, but I never touched the multiplayer stuff. It's just not my thing, really.
Mighty dragon.
I remember everybody was huge on the first Destiny game when it came out, back when I was at school. Work has been super hectic these days, so I never had time for streams these days past, like, 10 PM. Oh, yeah, are you one of the ones that's in Australia or something? I forget. Sorry, you have to remind me. Yeah, I'm back to work after this weekend. 2 weeks off. Now it's gone. So I spent all my time playing Dragon's Dogma and then working on this video. I didn't, but my dad did. I'm just not into multiplayer or co-op. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like Destiny's business practices as well, in the end. But hey, I play Destiny 2 every now and then. Yeah, you just said a bunch of words at the end of that I don't understand. For Stag, Strand, Warlock, yep, sure. I'm sure that's a thing. I just remember shooting guns. The current system for new players sucks as they vaulted a ton of the OG content. Oh, really? So, like, the stuff that I played isn't there anymore? Because I played it a long time ago. Like, 2018? I can't remember. Back up. Ouch. Would I have backed up enough? But I did not. Flame drop the strength. Drink up. Get a big old flame sling. Wah. Maybe do another. Oh no, this one deflects projectiles, doesn't it? Oh, hello, you're after me. Well, you missed, so well done. If I can get a couple of charged attacks. Nope, I got too greedy. I avoid live service games like the play. No, I'm in NA, but I gotta wake up early a lot. Yeah. That's one of the hard things about, like, having all of my friends live in Canada and being a content creator. Time zones are a bit tricky. All the stuff with the Red War is gone. Was the Red War... Was that, like, the big dude? I know that's, like, really non-descriptive. It was, like, the big dude who looked like a Warhammer 40k character or something. That's what I remember. But yeah, I also, like you said, Devin, I avoid live service games like the plague. The closest thing I've... Yes? Okay. Sin, you are saying words. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Dragon head time, yeah. For people who don't know this game, like the fact that I'm just treating, like, not even acknowledging what's going on screen right now. Bear witness. Kudos to the VA. Oh yeah, the VA for Godric is actually really good. Oh, I didn't even realize that the poison got done. That's good. I know I'm not taking advantage of the stagger here, but that's fine. To be honest, Nepheli is just broken in this fight. She's honestly too powerful. This isn't going to feel like a real win, but again, I'm just playing casually, so I don't care too much. Oh, I better be careful. I can still get my ass kicked yet. Especially when he freaking starts launching fire tornadoes. And dead. Spare any arms for the rest of us, dude? Yeah, this dude's lore is that he basically kills a bunch of people that are like our character, tarnished, and then grafts their body parts onto himself. Ah, yes, portable dragon head. We can actually get the dragon head as a weapon for ourselves, but it sucks ass. Yeah, if there's any proof that you need that this is my first time playing this game on PC, there you go. I just got the trophy for beating Godric for the first time. Right. His moveset is simple but still fun. Yeah. First try. Yeah, it was first try, but like, it's not really a real victory because I had a summoned NPC and a Spirit Ash. And I'm not one of those hoity-toity people who are just like, oh, you can't say you beat the game if you use this, this, and this. It makes it too easy. No, I'm not like that. But for someone, again, who has played these games a lot, and I've beaten these games on, like, challenge runs and stuff, just, like, it just feels like I'm just kind of going through the motions rather than actually trying. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, Margit kicked my ass the first couple of times, but that was just me kind of waking up. Hey, look, an eyeball. Yeah, he's weak, so he steals. Yeah, his whole lore is that, like, out of his brothers and sisters who basically rule over different parts of the land, he is the weakest. So he steals, like, powerful warriors, like, body parts to make himself stronger. Man, take the wins you can get? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud. But on raids, I'm the div bitch well-lock, either running Phoenix Protocol or Sunbracers. Is that what, like, my videos sound like to people who don't play Baldur's Gate? Is that what... Yes, I play Bum Rock Fighter 46 and I main Scrimlow Bimblow. Like, it's just, it is completely foreign to me, I will say. I'm gonna go back to Roundtable real quick. What? That's what Destiny sounds like to me. Yo, while we're on the topic of live service games, something that pissed me off more than anything, because I watched a video about it recently. I knew the game was bad, but I didn't realize it butchered one of my favorite game series of all time, and that's the new Suicide Squad game, Kill the Justice League. To find out that that's a single-player, full-priced live service game that kills the Batman from the Arkham games. Yes, it is in the Arkham-verse, and then they kill him. And also completely butcher the ending of Arkham Knight in the process. It's like, what the hell? I'm just pretending that game doesn't exist now, from this point on. Rocksteady is dead. I hate to say it, but you're not wrong. I honestly do think they've gone the way of the dodo, unfortunately. I'm just gonna throw all the Destiny terminology at you. I'm gonna buy these. I really like the way this outfit looks, so I'm gonna pick it up. It's a little bit stronger on the physical defense side. When did I get the Exile gauntlets? Oh, guess I'm equipping those. And the bandit boots. Yeah, now that's some drip. God, I hate saying drip. I'm like the guy who's just not up to date with like hip lingo at all. I just said hip lingo, if that if that doesn't prove my point. Have you played Cyberpunk 2077? Yes, I've played through the full base game when the PS5 version came out. And I kind of cheated the system because I'm like, I know they're going to bring a PS5 version out. I'm going to buy the PS4 version when it's like £4 at like the bargain bin in like CEX. And then I did, and then I got the full PS5 version for like less than £5. And I played through the whole thing and I loved it because they actually fixed it by that point. I haven't played the DLC though yet, but I love Cyberpunk. I love the anime too, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, that was really good. I can't stand Alita to tell you how you're supposed to play a game. Solicited advice is perfectly fine there. Yeah, which is, like, a lot of streamers have the, like, no backseating rule. You guys are allowed to backseat me as much as you want. I'm probably, trash at this game, and many others. Either running with, Winter's Gale with Winterbite, or just chasing people or clearing ads, or I'm running through Stag with Threadlings, or spamming my Rift to throw out more in the fucking what? Oh, I heard really bad things about Suicide Squad. I'm not even an Arkham fan, but the game... Yeah, no. Full price live action service game. Absolute mongs, I swear. It really, really... It makes me sad how far Rocksteady has fallen overall. Oh, I can sell things to you. Do I have any decent runes that I can sell? No, I don't think I do. I do. Strength and armament. I can't really do anything like that anymore, but I can level up a bit. Edge Runners saved Cyberpunk, in my opinion. Okay, so here's the thing. How did you feel? Oh, I'll kind of go over the comments a bit. Hi, Dex. Good to have you here. I just saw you here. Just got here after carrying some firewood. Oh, as a former Canadian myself, I feel your pain there, mate. Yeah, Edge Runners are really good. How did I feel about the ending? I knew it was coming, because none of those characters are in the game, so I knew that what was going to happen was going to happen. I'm curious about Cyberpunk 2077, but I heard it's a buggy mess. It was atrocious at launch, but with the updated console versions to the modern consoles and the PC patch of a new DLC, the game is now one of the best kind of action RPGs ever. You will seriously enjoy it. It's great for build making too. It's on the level of like Dark Souls and those kind of games, for sure. If I was a bit ahead of the curve and I got into YouTube a bit earlier, I would have been doing Cyberpunk builds 100%. Maybe I should check it out when it's on sale. Yes, if you can find... Like, I don't know if you're playing on console or not, Canuck, but if you can find, like, a pre-gen version of the game, you get a free upgrade to the more modern console, and they're usually way cheaper. But when you say Edge Runners save Cyberpunk, I agree, but I do think the fact that CD Projekt Red were able to redeem themselves a bit... a little bit. I think Edge Runners helped, but the efforts of the game developers did do the job. Oh yeah, there's also a giant pair of fingers here. Don't worry about it. DLC story's even better. I've not played it yet, but I do plan to. I want to get the PC version and the DLC and play on that. I have a PC, but not a lot of space. 2TB SSDs are cheaper than they've ever been, man. Frickin' grab one. If I do 2077, I'm going to do a grenade build. I did like a melee punching build in my run of Cyberpunk, and it was so fun. Just donking people on the head. I was good at punching people, and I was good at hacking things, and that was like one of the most fun I've had. Some of the most fun I've had since like the old Stealth Archer days in Skyrim. Hey there, so what's going on? I'm currently no need more emotional damage. Oh no, what's up? They lied about the whole gameplay reveal, so for me they have to earn my trust back. Yeah, that was the thing. So, I don't know how many of you guys know the in-depth story of Cyberpunk, but long story short, the developers promised a bunch of things, and I think, for the most part, it was basically what happened is the heads, like the executives, basically, the higher-ups in CD Projekt Red, promised a bunch of things that the actual on-the-ground game developers could not deliver on, especially not with the time, because the stockholders basically forced the game to launch early as well. Basically, the executives in the company just wanted to appease the stockholders instead of actually making the game finished. And it did damage Projekt Red's reputation quite a lot, but I think, in my opinion, they've brought it back.
I apologize for son.
Yeah, I agree. But I think that... And I didn't buy into the hype before it came out, though. I just played it when they fixed it. And, yeah. I think there's definitely room for criticism, but I do think, at least partially, they've redeemed themselves a little bit. I mean, it's... I mean, they're not like Hello Games with No Man's Sky, who in my eyes have gone above and beyond. But, yeah. I played 77 without watching or hearing anything about it prior. Yeah. Basically the way it should have been experienced. The hype leading up to it honestly did more damage than anything. If I remember, there was an Easter egg in Rebecca's grave where the legends are buried or something. I don't remember fully. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Oh, you have laptops. Ugh, whoops. What do you mean The Witcher has mediocre gameplay? I guess I can see it, but I definitely think... But I think The Witcher wasn't... I think The Witcher was definitely more about like the story and like the world building and such like that, which they did excellently. I actually have all the Witcher books. I have like the collection. I've read the first book, but I'm partially through the second. Yeah, for me it's a different experience because I got the game after the 2.0 update, which I did, yeah. Witcher is good. I mean, I like The Witcher's gameplay personally, but I do think if you've played the game enough times, it does kind of devolve a little bit by the end. I need to finish reading the books. I do. I read the first book and I really liked it, but I've only read like maybe the first couple of chapters of the second book. I don't know. I just don't have enough time to like properly read anymore. I always want to do other stuff. Right. What am I even doing? I'm just running around reading chat. What time is it? Oh, goodness me. Well, I've got 15 minutes left. And then I got to pack it up. So maybe there is one more kind of build making thing we can do. Oh, we can go get Godric's rune. We can go and get Godric's rune. I only half in the first book. Yeah, the first book's really good. I tell you what. I mean, I've seen the Netflix show as well. And I liked the Netflix show mainly just because of Henry Cavill. But then I read the first book and I'm like, oh. Oh, I see. And I'm like, I'm not too sure about the show now. And it looks like the show's going in the toilet anyway. I Discord messaged you a while ago. I don't know if you saw that. Sorry, I didn't. Because when OBS is on, Discord turns off Discord notifications. Damn, I got here late. Yeah, sorry, Dex. I am on a bit of a slightly tighter schedule today. Because I've got to... Once I turn off stream, I'm going to finish editing... the video for Monday, because I've got the footage, I just need to edit it and render it. And then I've got to get a bunch of stuff ready for my tabletop session tomorrow. And I've also got to go get something to eat. You've met Henry Cavill? Shut up, Sid. No way. That's awesome. That's awesome, mate. In a zoo in Jersey. Damn. Sneak peek? Sneak peek at Monday's video. Oh, should I sneak peek Monday's video? Just on stream, not even in the Discord, just on stream. A tabletop. Yeah, I play tabletop campaigns. I play Call of Cthulhu. I've talked about this before. Yeah. Or you're memeing me, which you probably are. Hearts of Stone is one of the best expansions for a game, in my opinion. Yes, both of the Witcher expansions set the standard for what DLC in a game should be. Genuine, basically adding 2 full games. It was kind of insane, especially the later. Be careful, I'm here. Yeah, no, I'll show you. I think you'll be happy. Hold on. Let me tell you what I'll do. I'll wrap up this part of the game real quick, and then I'll quickly show stuff on stream. Monday's video is BG3 related? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's gonna send the elevator back down. It's kind of an old Souls habit. Yeah, proper expansions, for sure. Yeah, but no, I got my tabletop session tomorrow. And I like to, like, do, like, little audio recordings to, like, start off sessions. So, like, things with, like, sound effects and stuff like that to help set the mood. So I like to, like, prepare those ahead of time. Here we go. Some dead fingers and a big glowing circle. Anybody else understand Elden Ring's plot yet? There we go. So, in order to activate that, I will need to... Let's go back to Roundtable. Are you a DM or a player? Both. I'm DMing the current campaign, but I am a... but once my campaign is finished, Dawson will DM, and we kind of rotate. We swap between, like, who DMs for our group. But yeah, I'm mainly a DM, and I run my own homebrew campaigns. Go get a... Do I have enough... Oh, I don't know if I have enough runes for a rune arc. That was literally my plan if I ever had to DM a session online. Yeah. No, I need 4,000. Darn it. Okay. But yeah, no, I love tabletop. It's so fun. And we're currently playing Call of Cthulhu, but it's kind of like my own modified version of the system, and I'm running a homebrew campaign based on yokai set in Japan. I've talked about it a bunch before on streams. It's really fun. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm just going to see if either of these are worth it for this build. Nah, not really, unfortunately. But yeah, this is like the dragon arm weapon that you can get from that boss. I'll probably just end up using his for money, though. Before wood carrying, I was actually in a 5e session. Oh, nice. Obo homebrew? Yeah, in a while. I might make videos talking about my homebrew stuff one day. I've got a homebrew D&D setting. I've got a homebrew Call of Cthulhu setting. I've got a bunch of stuff.
Oh, your divinity, have
Any advice for newbie DMs? My mom wants to try her hand as it's for something for us to do. The worst mistake a new DM can make is making their players roll for everything. I will more times than not in a game say, yeah, you don't need to roll for that because it just makes sense that your character could do that. Like, don't make your players roll for everything. If it makes sense for a character, if they have a high score stat, or they just have a decent amount of information in their backstory, or they have, like, skill expertise or something, just let them do it. Don't hold up the game by making players roll for everything. That's my biggest thing. Roll to continue this conversation. Yeah, exactly. It's a weird thing, like, because one of my players in my current campaign is a firefighter, and completely unrelated, but, like, what they were having to do, because they got arrested, and they were trying to escape from, like, the detention center, so, like, the little jail area in the police station. And my guy, and he was a firefighter who has fire powers. And so what he did was he set off the sprinkler system using his fire powers, causing everyone to evacuate the building, and then was able to use his fire powers, because what they had to do is they had to stealth through the building, right? And what happened was he used his fire powers while the sprinkler systems were on, causing a massive amount of steam. And instead of making them roll stealth, he said, well, I'm a firefighter, I can crawl along the floor now under the steam, and I should be able to get where I'm going. So I said, yeah. Yeah, you can do that without needing to roll stealth anymore, because you know how to navigate the situation. It's stuff like that, right? Like, just don't, like, if it makes sense that your players would know how to do something, don't make them roll for it. Let the characters back, and that encourages good roleplay, and good storytelling, because the players aren't always like, oh, I rolled good so I could do the thing. It's like, no, if you explain to me how you're going to do it and play into your character well enough, then you won't even have to roll. You're not rolling your dice should not be something that just moves the narrative forward. It should be something that, like, you use to test a player's and it shouldn't be something you do to test a player's skill either. Not everything that a player should be able to do should be reliant on their rolls. You should test their ability to roleplay effectively, and just their understanding of how to play their character. When you roll, it's when it's, like, heavily mechanical, and, like, you're in combat, or, you know, there's something that it's like, I'm not sure if you would be able to do that, so let's roll to see. Maybe. Something like that. Anyways, I am going to finish up stream now, but as I said, as I promised, I will quickly give you guys a preview. There's going to be a black screen for a minute, but I'm going to give you guys a preview of what Monday's video is going to be, especially for Sin, since he's here. Move quick, I got to feed my cats at 5. Okay. I've got 7 minutes. So if I go to catches... Sin is going to be very happy about this one, I think. Let me just quickly change my window capture to the new window that's open. There you go, there's the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail. So you can see what the classes are. And yeah, I think it's one of my favorite builds I've made. I think I finally figured out how to make this concept work. I think it's quite fun. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun video. It's one of my favorites I've done in a while. It was quite, because obviously, you know, normal for anybody to experience burnout, but with Baldur's Gate, but the past 2 builds that I've done, the Chef and Old Grandma and the and this one, have been some of my favorites, and has kind of re-sparked my creativity a bit. Brings a tear to my eye. Yes, I'm finally doing the stage magician Sin. Finally, I figured out how to make it work in a fun and interesting way. Have a great night, Hobo. Thank you, Rexio. Glad to have you all here. Yeah, no, this was a really, really fun stream. I just love more chill streams like this, where I'm just playing a game, chatting with you guys about whatever. These are my favorite kinds of streams. Don't get me wrong, I love the build streams, and we come up with some really cool stuff on those streams, and we have a good time. But something a bit more casual like this, especially when there's less people in, like, watching the stream, and there's less people in the chat, so it's a little bit easier to read. I don't know, I just love casual streams like this, with just, like, 10 or so people. So fun. I really, really enjoy this stuff. But yeah, that's a preview for Monday's video, so I hope you guys all enjoy that. when it comes out. I see him, he's beautiful. Bow my good sir, you deserve it. Yeah, no, I think you're gonna like this one. It takes that kind of stage magician concept and runs away with it and does something really unique and ties it directly into the more magical mechanics of Baldur's Gate 3. I think you're really gonna like it. So yeah. But anyways, I'm going to call it here. Thank you all so much for joining me today, guys. I had a lovely time. It was great playing Elden Ring, one of my favorite games, with you all for the first time in a long time. So yeah, signing off now for real this time, everyone. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all on Monday with the build you see here. Yes, thank you for coming, Ilya. It was great to have you all here. Thank you, Dex. Thank you, Canuck. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Everyone who's been here. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Sweet Prince. Oh, good God. See you later, everyone. Have a nice